I was alive.
Bro, I've been born since I was... since I was...
Well, what are you doing with that thing, man? Be careful.
I'm thinking about doing Jared Dine's shred fucking contest.
Dude, you should.
I'm gonna be like...
All right, we're good. We're good. We got him.
Hell yeah!
Okay, let me keep not streaming what everybody wants to see real quick. Do I have my blurb turned on, dude? Monitor and output. That's right. That's right! That's right! Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now I have you twice. Why do I have you twice?
Oh
no!
Yeah! You're getting me once from Video Ninja. Where are you getting me from again?
Is it monitoring you? Nope. Double Malyan. The dream.
Double Dallion.
Mubble-dallion.
Is it like phasey or is it like delay-y?
It's phasey.
Phasey!
Do I have the name correct on Twitch? What's our name? Yes, okay, yes.
I believe in a thing called phase.
I believe in a thing called phase. I like your small hairs, Mikey.
I like your small hairs, Louis. I don't like your long hairs.
Okay, the names are correct.
Yeah!
That's good.
I trust you, buddy.
That's such a good thing, man. It seems like things work, except for that I hear you twice.
No, yeah, I'm a hammer.
Is it because of this? I'm afraid to close it.
Yes.
Here we go. We're closing.
Oh, I can't hear you now. Oh, he's gone.
Oh. Right.
Is it just me? I don't know. I'm in Video Ninja on my own now. I don't even hear Drew. There's no Drew. Chat, tell me if I'm too loud, tell me to shut up. The chat is
What do you mean the password's incorrect? I didn't get a chance to... Okay, there we go.
I don't know. You're gonna have to be the intermediary. Because I'm just in a chat on my own.
Oh, now I lost his audio completely. That's great.
Thanks,
okay,
man.
this should
I lost
do
my
it.
mind
This ought to
and
work.
cutted my my hair off. Yay!
Okay, so I just have to mute you here somehow.
Mute me where? In the browser?
Okay, I got you. We're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Wait, no. Do not leave.
I suggested you know this thing, and he was like, I don't understand this. Do you want to see the way that you do know? He was like, no. I was like, hey, come on, guys, this is the content you signed up for.
Yes. Please. Please.
I am out here on my own. I'm swimming through the interwebs trying to find Joseph. I'm Yay!
Yes.
Hey, buddy.
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes.
All right. Listen.
Yeah.
I know how to do this.
All right.
Okay. You should be able to hear blurps now.
Oh, no way, you were doing that. I was going to say just send me the browser link and I'll put it in my OBS.
Ah, that makes sense.
That would have put it like off screen and just made it like made it loud because I monitor through my OBS.
I wasn't doing that, by the way. That was, I forgot what the window that I had open was, so I closed it, and then it was the whole.
Yeah, I was like, I kept disappearing. And I was just like, I am here on my own. This is lonely.
All right, let's give you a little room here, huh?
Oh, the room.
Let's give him a little.
Little room.
Is that too much room?
I don't know.
No, it's too much room, dude. Get out of here.
Dude, don't give me room. Don't let
Give him rum.
Yardy boys. Yardies. Yardoys.
The yards are back in town. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer you promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, bots, chatbots, etc.
The
price is lower than any competitor.
The quality is guaranteed
to be the best.
Flexible and convenient order management panel. Chat panel. Everything is in your hands. Turn it on, off, customize. Go to Streamrise. Streamrise. Comes with coupons.
Yes. All right.
Hi everyone. It's nice to see you again. Hi Drew. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for coming, man.
Hey man. I'm honored.
Okay. I am going to take some antacids real quick, and then we're gonna do the stream.
Yeah, dude. You look after you, man.
Being 30, man.
Dude.
So we're currently on a. We'll be back on the thing.
Disappointed!
You're muted. You are. Hey.
Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
We're doing it, dude. We're on the internet. We're live onto the internet. I need to remember to take the blurb off of your thing, or it's gonna record the blurb in my voice channel.
Hold on.
Still picking the century egg out of your teeth. Yeah, pretty much, actually.
I broke my headphones. I stepped on them, jumping around like an idiot. There we go. Hello.
Hello. Should I wear headphones too? I should probably just do headphones, dude.
Hi, buddy.
I'm not doing headphones. You can't tell me what to do.
You don't need to do headphones, dude. You can do whatever the hell you want.
All right, dude.
Holy hell, dude. Dude,
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dreams and Discourse. What a name. What a not even slightly pretentious name.
I like it.
Dreams and Discourse, the only podcast where it's very similar to all the rest of them. Yeah, so I started this podcast in 2020, I think, and then I just kept paying hundreds of dollars every year to keep them hosted. And then just went ahead and didn't do anything with it until just now, but now we're here.
Man, we've been talking about doing this for like a year.
The 3 years, I think.
I can so relate to the, like, I set it up with all this gusto and all these really high quality service providers, and then I just pay loads of money to the service providers, and I don't actually make the thing anymore.
Do you have an ongoing subscription to Audio Movers that you don't use?
No. Monuments does.
Monuments does.
Oh my god, why have I got two of you now? Out of nowhere, I have two of you now.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean?
I don't know. Now I'm hearing you twice. Now I'm confused.
Oh, wait. I muted my mic. Is that bad?
It's like... bleh, bleh.
Bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh.
I mean, I guess it's fine. I can just hear you like a robot. That's all good.
Do you have my stream open or something?
No, it just started happening out of nowhere.
No!
Hello.
Stream works fine. Good.
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 All right, forget about it. Forget about it, Mario.
Forget about it.
We cut it out. We cut it.
I only discovered you when I discovered Musician Mansion. You're an excellent guitarist and are very handsome. I really enjoy your music and look forward to seeing more cool stuff. Well, thanks, man. That's very kind of you to say. Did you just peak the SM7 or is that my stupid ears? Probably. I'm running a compressor on my audio interface and I'm just slamming it because it's fun. I'm also very loud. Okay. All right. Professional discourse.
The best discourse. But yeah,
hey,
I did the same kind of thing with my teaching website. I was like, I'm going to go so hard on this and I'm going to make sure I have all the best quality subscriptions, and since I launched my musical academy thing, I've been spending more than it's been making, so it's been very difficult to do anything with that.
I can definitely relate to that.
Which is like the most saddening thing, because I was like so hype about it, and then I didn't expect it to go that way, and I didn't have a plan for if it went that way, and I just got really depressed and didn't do anything about it until recently. So there's been a lot of work on that. Now
are
I'm
you
ready.
you ramping it up?
Yeah, man, I'm getting ready to launch again, start again. Yeah, it's going to be more about programming drums than playing drummers. It's going to be more for guitarists than it is for drummers, because turns out that's how you learn gent is in a computer, not on a kit. And that's why...
Who would have thought?
I don't know why I've been trying to teach it on the kit this whole time. It's been so dumb. So yeah, it's going to be sick. It's nearly ready, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
I have no idea how to pronounce this name, but this dude says, "Can you ask Mike to finish the JT track before I lay in casket?"
It's in JT's corner, dude. I can finish all the other songs, but that one he really wanted to mix, and he's got everything.
Ah, yes,
and
the classic.
And then he's got his label, and that's Hurdles. And me and Andy are just like...
Is he on a label as a solo musician?
I don't know, maybe. I don't know. He said something about it. I was like, there's a thing, and then I was, because like we've done the thing of like waiting. Me and Andy have gone like silent. Hey Mike, hey Andy, do you remember that thing we made with Josh? Yeah, what's going on with that? I don't know. Let's ask Josh. Ask Josh. Answers. Okay, sounds reasonable. Repeat.
Answers.
So it's gonna. That's a much better reason for me not doing it, which is just being like, I've got no one in the way but myself. I just haven't, because
I can relate to that too. I have a feeling I have like this cute little list of questions and stuff here.
Yeah.
Which we might use. But I have a feeling we're probably just going to talk a lot about not accomplishing things.
I think we're both so similar in that regard. It's the amount of times we've like broed out on not being able to do things as well as we want to do them, so we just stop.
Dude, my favorite thing is when you find like a new organizational tool for life, and you send me a message about it, and you're like, this is the fucking coolest thing that I've ever seen, and you can do this and this and this, and I'm like, oh shit, all right, let's go. And I download it, and then basically immediately both of us are like, yeah, I haven't used that since.
Do you know what the funniest thing about that is? I just started using a new bunch of tools, and I thought about sending them to you, and I thought twice about it. And they're like, they really want me to share it with you. They're really incentivizing me to share it with you. And I'm like, not this time, buddy. I know that this is a short-term relationship, and like, I
still get like guilt emails from ClickUp.
Those are the worst, dude. Those are the actual worst. Those guilty, like, come back to us. You're the problem, not us. Come on back. Like, yeah, ClickUp's like great. I think, yeah, ClickUp, Todoist, Motion, they're all just preying on those with no life skills and no financial skills to like.
It works great.
Dude, they make so much money. There must be so many ADHD-laden suckers out there just crying, looking at their bank account like, sunk cost fallacy is just killing me now.
I have to use it. I paid for it. I can't use it right now, though. I'm busy, so I'll just keep paying for it, and then I'll use it when I have time.
The urge to tell you about the new ones I found that are actually
all right, we'll do it.
working.
Let's do it, man. I'll download it, too.
No, dude, I'm not going to do that to you. I don't want this to turn into another, because I've done this. I feel like, yeah, I'm so stoked about this. It's going to be great. Give me 2 weeks. Come back to me in 2 weeks, and ask me, is it still working? So
we'll podcast again in 2 weeks.
No, just message me, you doofus. Yeah.
Just the podcast guest is Mike Malyan twice in a row. Check in.
It's Mike Malyan, episode 1, not sponsored. Episode 2, sponsored. The email chain hadn't been complete with the company yet.
Yeah, sounds good. Hey, listen, who are you?
My name is Mike Malyan. I am a person who does things, like many people. The only difference is I'm not other people. I'm Mike Malyan, and I do things. No, for real. I'm a drummer. I'm a musician. I'm a gent kid. I'm a gent fanboy. I'm a gent fuckboy 101. I'm an OCD, ADHD, ridiculously over self-analyzing human. I like to do the complicated things, and then I cry myself to sleep about how complicated everything is and how I want it to be simple. But then I hear a simple riff and I go, I hate it.
We just got an Eric Andre clap.
Long story short, I was born in 1991.
Holy shit, you're younger than I am? Wait, no, wow, I just thought that I was born in 1990 for some reason, and I wasn't.
When were you born?
I was born in 93. I don't know what the fuck. All right. Tell me about the bands you've been in, dude.
I've been in Monuments, and then I quit Monuments and rejoined Monuments. In between that, I was in Discourse. And other things I've done included The Algorithm, Periphery, Tesseract, Sky Harbor, Pliny. These were all session things.
I thought you were in The Algorithm for a little bit.
I don't know if one can be in an algorithm, Drew. I don't think it works like that. I thought I was too until another drummer started doing it. So and then I was like, wow. But it was never discussed. It was just I was playing with Remy. We did it lots.
Were you post Benoit? Is that his name? I think I feel real bad.
I was the first drummer to quit the Heart Machine and play in The Algorithm. Those are both true stories.
A lot of drummers have quit the Heart Machine.
I know, dude. But I got a good feeling I was one of the first, if not the first.
I think, wasn't it Craig? Or were you in before Craig?
I was pre-Craig. I was 16.
Whoa. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
You've been in the game.
Yeah. I back when my email was fatboymike124@hotmail.com. Like the pre-thinking about the email.
Yes. Dude, my email used to be Frosty with some numbers in it because of the line "Stay Frosty" in the movie Aliens. Pretty fucking cool, man.
I fucking love that, man. I had two. I had fatboymike124 and XD Mikey the Pikey XD. And unfortunately, the latter has made a resurfacing on my old YouTube because it allowed me to change from old URL to just your name. And now they've brought in handles. They've just fucking put it back. So now it's public again on my old second channel. The one that has all the metal meme remixes on it, like all the OG ones.
I remember that actually now, yeah.
Yeah, they not the Bruce Almighty, but everything that came before. But yeah, that's
I think Google is kind of very similar with the starting things and then stopping them, and
Google's the king of that. Yeah. Dude, I loved you on Dancer's Dungeon, by the way. It was so good.
What?
I loved you on Dancer's Dungeon. I watched the whole thing.
What are you saying to me?
Like, you know, the thing where all the dancers go into the dungeon and have to do a bunch of challenges.
Oh yeah, Dancer's Dungeon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was the finest dancer of all of them. I'm actually really sad. There was like a part in the music video day where we were working on the choreography, and I just like straight up was like, I just want you guys to know that I fucking hate this, man.
And that just got cut completely. I thought that was evident by the extremely wide shot of you all doing it in like the upper left quadrant of the grass. I was like, oh, someone meant to crop that, and something didn't get cropped.
Yeah, it was very good, dude.
I felt for you on that video day, man, but I loved that got shown in how real that is. Like, but like I was like live commenting back to you about it. Like I just at one point had sent you like 10 messages in a row, like, "Oh, you just did this, you just did that." I should probably shut up now.
Yeah, you were like, "I'll stop commenting." I was like, "I love this, dude." I get live opinions. Dude, another thing they cut out from that day is I finally gave up while we were trying to edit, and I just started making a lyric video with my iPhone.
Oh,
I had them. I had Anthony write his lyrics on a piece of cardboard, and I was just filming the cardboard.
Oh man. Yeah, so
this has nothing to do with Mike Malyan. We're here talking to Mike Malyan on Dreams and Discourse.
I drank non-sparkling drinks, so I wouldn't burp on podcast.
Dude, you got to burp.
Apparently, got to burp. So that's the thing. Yeah, I was watching that on a TV in Krakow. I was meant to be writing music with Jakob, but I got norovirus instead. Me and my wife turned into fountains, and so we just lay sickly in bed and watched Musician Mansion. It was so fucked. We were so fucking ill. It was not even funny.
Damn, dude.
So yeah, Jakob like stayed the night, and we had a bit of a hang, and then he went to sleep on the sofa bed. And the moment he went to sleep, we both just a whole night of scream vomiting, kind of shitting ourselves, just. Like proper, and he was so tired. He'd just come back from touring and playing in Budapest that he kind of slept through it, but he heard it like it was in a dream, and so he's got like these dream memories of us like scream vomiting, crying in the bathroom, and he was like, "What just happened, man? I just seen you for the first time in like so long."
Dude.
And then he was like, "Can I take a shower?" I was like, "It's a really bad idea to go in that bathroom right now." But you he was so wrecked. So yeah, I'm still burping things up because like apparently it's you know, I think I was throwing up bile and shit. It was bad.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was really bad. I probably should have gone to hospital or something, but I think I'm good now.
You seem to be living. So yeah.
That doesn't happen often. I got loads of stomach problems somehow. You know, as does everyone who is 30.
Yeah, you deal with that like a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like you had like a super.
I once bought this as a solution for those who are just listening to the podcast. This shirt says Huel, but I don't drink it anymore.
How long did you like? About 2 weeks or? Running joke. Oh yeah. You drank Huel for about 2 weeks and then...
No, I did it for a few months.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's like protein shakes, right? Or like...
I told everyone about it. I was like, you started on it. Human fuel!
Human fuel! Soylent Green is people from what I hear.
Yeah. So like I love getting passionate about solutions to my friends who have the same problems that I do. But I wonder if sharing them with new products is the best idea ever, which is why I'm not telling you about my new productivity platform.
Do you want to tell us about your drum programming platform?
Yeah, well, it ain't released in that form yet, but essentially everything I've done up until now is I'm considering it like a beta test of my teaching world. I'm going to change it all up. I've had the plan for a while. I've been refining it, trying to pick the right thing that's like the right balance between not costing too much to host and actually being good, as opposed to what I did before, which was that my students deserve the best. I'm going to spend like $500 a month on all these tools, and
you went like ham sandwich.
Yeah, and I've just been losing money for like a year and a half now.
Which, to be fair, is like maybe something you would want to consider like selling to someone. I was about to be like, "Here's what you did," and then like,
yeah, no, I'm just gonna do it better. I just responded to it in like the worst way, and I'm tired of pretending like I did everything right. I didn't. It's a good thing, but it's not great, and it needs to be great because it's very competitive out there. But now I'm gonna do it better, and I've got like 30 total students I've done one-on-one drum programming teaching with, and they've all been guitarists, and it's been so fun to teach them all because they don't have to learn the mechanisms. They can just learn the like analyzing their riffs in a modular way and using processes and patterns, and like I've been developing like a method, like a repeatable method, and now I'm really confident in it, and it's nearly got its own like mixed flipped pathway thing. So it's like half watching the online courses and half having short lessons with me recapping the things you've learned on the website and contextualizing them with like your music. So like it's like a singular thing. You just like bounce back and forth between internet live calls like a few times, and then by the end of it you're like a certified programmer, you know. And so it's like a single thing. I'm gonna get rid of the subscription model completely because turns out an endless value proposition is pretty dumb from a do you want to achieve something point of view. I really thought it was for me, but it's really not. So yeah, keep an eye out. I'm getting closer and closer to doing something about it. I'm actually doing things about it now. Launch will probably happen within the next month. So
cool, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun.
And we can find your stuff. It's just like at Malyan everywhere, right? Or is it Malyan Drum still?
Yeah, and then at Malyan on Instagram. I'm not like canonicalized. I'm like I haven't got my one name everywhere thing. I have a link tree in all my YouTube videos.
There you go. That's
my teaching thing at the moment is called Malyan Drum Academy. That might change a little bit. But you can find me at either Malyan or Malyan Drum or Mike Malyan, pretty much anywhere. And yeah, you can find me on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all those lovely things.
TikTok!
Yes, actually. I had one really good TikTok that went really well, and now I haven't done anything that's been quite as good since.
I think that's kind of how TikTok works. Like, honestly, I think they pick random videos that you upload, and they're like, we're going to send everyone in the world to this video.
Yeah.
And then
it happened because I was sound checking my drums while Slipknot were playing Snuff, and I was hitting the tom on the downbeat as on a fake snare, and like literally I'm facing Corey singing Snuff and just going dun 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 dun, and it was just like kill me now. And I didn't even know it was Snuff. I just heard there were guitars, and I was just like recording. This is funny. I'm like playing while Slipknot are playing like the intro to something, and then afterwards I was like, oh my god, I was playing over Snuff. And the fucking Alex Marquides, who used to do sound for Periphery, was at front of house in between me and Slipknot, and he was like, dude, we could hear that so loud.
Is there like a significance to that song or something? Or
it's like the song that he wrote about all the emotions he went through after losing Paul, or like, you know, being like suicidal, and like I think someone helped him through a suicidal phase, and he fell in love with them, and they didn't reciprocate his feelings, and it's like they never play it live. They've only just started to bring it back.
Dang.
And all I had was like overheads that I'd forgotten to turn the pads off of, slamming a compressor so hard that all I could hear was pling, pling, scream, yell, wind noise, And I'm just hanging on. And then I've got Dylan Mitrovic, our sound engineer, just going, I need more Tom. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll film it. And then afterwards, I watched it. I was like, oh, no. We never found out what Corey thought about it because they were probably just in their ears and didn't hear it. But like, oh, man. If I felt like such an asshole, and everyone on the comments on that TikTok was like, dude, this is so uncomfortable.
That is amazing, dude. Hey, so tell me about your beginning of your musicness. What got you started in it?
I was a little classical musician, actually. I was like really into music instead of talking, so I was like singing instead of talking and stuff. My parents were like really, really supportive of that, and there were always pianos around, so I was always messing around with them. I started getting lessons when I was like 6. By the age of like 9, 10, by 10 I was like a grade 5 pianist, and 11 I started learning oboe. When piano I went up to grade 6, oboe went to grade 5. I was starting to play. I got like a scholarship to the Trinity Music College in London, the juniors, and I was like joining the youth orchestras. I like was doing these kind of competitive classical music things that were like you could win these prizes. There was like the London Mozart Players Prize thing that I won once, and then I just remember turning 12, discovering a drum kit and being like, this isn't fun. I don't like this anymore. I'm gonna go paint my nails black and learn metal. And then I heard Periphery and then I kind of picked the piano back up again and gone over all of the weirdness of being like like I wasn't a performing monkey, but I felt like I was. I was a kid and I loved doing it. So I built a world. My parents built a world around that supported me and allowed me to do that. And I was on this path. And by the time I realized I was unhappy, I hadn't told anyone. And so everyone just thought I was really happy, and I just didn't tell anyone. So it didn't really help. But I've dealt with it now, and I learned that I was an extremely lucky little bugger to have a family like that around me who would nurture a young talent and gave me a head start in life, and I'm super, super grateful for that.
And you then ended up going to I don't know the name of it, but there's like some university that's like famous for churning out like prog musicians or something, I think, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's people think it's a fame school, but it's not. It's a place called the Brit School, and you can go there when you're like 10, or when you're like, no, year 10, so 15, or when you're in year 12, which is like 17 or 14, 16 years old, roughly, like those kind of two-year things. The one happens before you're in like further education, which we call is like college for us. It's like then it's non-mandatory, and then there's a couple of years that's in the last 2 years of your like mandatory schooling. And it's a state school that's sponsored by the British Record Industry Trust to provide amazing performing arts education without their students having to pay anything. So
wow,
you've got a lot of disadvantaged kids going there who can't afford the kind of really expensive music education because it's free, and you've got so many people wanting to go there that like the interviewing process is hardcore to get in. So I managed to get in. I auditioned with like playing Bohemian Rhapsody on piano and singing it. Like piano was still kind of my main thing at that point. I didn't even do like drums or bass or guitar, but like
flex, Mike, flex.
It was fucking funny, man. It worked. It worked. They liked it. They didn't care if you were good. They cared that you were hungry. So that was the most beautiful thing. So that's why musicians like Adele, Amy Winehouse, Leona Lewis, Katie Melua, Jessie J, they're all alumni from the Brit School. And it's not because it's a fame school, it's because it's like a place where people who really care can go and like our last performance at that point, the theater inside the place was an 800 cap theater that had we had pyrotechnics, we had the production guys were learning how to film stuff, put it on the screens behind us. We had we had and then you've got like a dance school inside it, a musical theater school, a theater school. There was like an in-house lawyer who would help up and coming talent at the school check contracts and stuff. And sometimes
Oh my
because it was
gosh.
part of the British Record Industry Trust, you had auditions for like, I think the same thing that made Little Mix was auditioning girls to come together and sing for the first time and meet each other and like see what it's like, because it was a really good atmosphere for that kind of stuff. So it's the perfect place to like build a manufactured pop band. There was loads of like opportunities and stuff like that, and quite a lot of my people in my year and other years, they went to these things, did the thing, and then they went last and just like, actually, while I'm here, can I just show you some of my own stuff? And then they like took off from there.
Wow.
It's really cool, man. It was an amazing school. It still is an amazing school. The Brit Awards totally fund the whole thing.
Dude, that's amazing. That's
yeah, it's magic, dude. I love that place so much. Apparently, they're going to launch another one up in Yorkshire. So
Yorkshire.
really Yorkshire, innit? I love my tea and crumpets, me. But yeah,
Careful,
like
dude. Jay's gonna get you.
I mean, it was great. I was 14 years old and I didn't have to wear a uniform anymore, and I could there were no bells. There was just like, do your thing. We had 4.5 hours of music a week, and the rest of it was like math, science and shit. And then at 16, when we had to re-audition to prove we could stay there, because there were a lot of people who came interested and then fell off. So you reapply for the last 2 years.
Okay.
And then everyone else did A-levels. I didn't. I just did music, nothing else. Just had like a day off every week at the age of 16. And
Nice.
I learned loads about myself there because I just had the freedom to be me. And at the time I was getting really into gen music, and then I got more interested in monuments than school. I nearly dropped out, which was dumb. I'm glad I actually like came back a year later and got my and got my certificate, like because I pretty much just dropped out. I stopped going at one point because I was like, hey, I'm in a band now, I'm gonna make it. Just
I mean, y'all are doing pretty well.
Yeah, it's going good now. Back then it was just the first it was like, it wasn't toilet touring, but it was smaller fish. It was the Scream Lounge in Croydon. You remember that old place? You probably went there once.
Yes.
Green Door Store, those kinds of venues.
Oh, love the Green Door Store, dude.
Yeah, that's still going. I saw I Built the Sky play down there, and it was wicked.
Oh, dude, sick band, man.
Yeah,
or artist, or however.
They're actually playing in India with Monuments and Art Checo in like a month.
Art Checo, how about that, dude?
Fucking love those guys.
Dude, champions. That's sick.
Yeah.
I'm sad I've never seen Monuments with Mike. I got into them because of his drumming, but only saw them with Alex Rudinger filling in.
Oh, yeah, the 2016 era.
Dang, dude. Yeah.
Those days, the band sounded very, very good. Like, Swanee said in some ways they were like that was like his favorite sound. Like, he always loved me, but I loved how much he loved playing with Rudy. And there's some videos like in that 2016 era that are like, I was like, that's exactly what I needed to hear. Like, while I was suffering with my injuries and getting hip surgery and shit and not walking. And you fucking know that because you were my damn walking stick at one point, man. When I couldn't walk at Tech Fest. You were helping me get around when I would have been just stuck on my back, dying in pain without it.
Man, I'm sorry you're dealing with that shit, man.
That was so hard. But I had friends like you to, there weren't so many people who kept coming back. Everyone else was seeing their friends doing their thing, which I totally got. You're at a festival and I'm like broken, but you just kept coming back and they're like,
oh, yeah, that's my boy, dude.
It was kind of beautiful. I never forgot that.
When did you, so like, how did that like start off? It was a like slip disc, right?
No, it was a hip injury and a shoulder injury that kind of. I used to think I was just really bad at looking after myself, man. But like, that was true. But I was also genetically predispositioned to like break easily, like a mixture of being, what's the word, hypermobile. That's it. And so that means I kind of like look double jointed. I can like pop my thumbs out and shit.
Oh, no joke. Look at that, dude.
Yeah, I can do that with my shoulders. I can pop that in and out. I don't do that anymore because got a really bad tendon tear. But
Yeah.
so I'm not taking care of myself very well, and I've got that problem. And also, apparently, like inside my ball and socket joints, the balls are like slightly deformed, so they're too big on one plane, and if you mix them not being stable through me being like lazy about not really looking after my core and my chest and stuff like that, that means
Right.
everything's kind of shaking around, and I'm playing like an absolute madman back then. I'm hitting things as hard as I can, which means I'm stretching too far, and everything's like grinding up inside me. So I was tearing stuff inside my ball and socket joint. So I tore the tendon in this shoulder, my right one, and I tore the labrum in my left hip socket. And the big tear happened. I remember it being like an elastic band snapped in me when I was loading a 90-kilogram hardware case. Me and one other person. I was just, when you're just like trying to get a load done at the end of a night, and like, I was just ignoring the pain I was in, and yeah. It was like a snap. Everything's now screwed. And then I sorted out the shoulder while my back hurt like loads, and I couldn't stand for long. But I wasn't thinking about the back thing. I was just like, we'll work on the shoulder, and then we'll see what that's like, because it might just be that my weight is off. And I had a really good physio. He said, like, that'll probably sort itself out with some rest and some stuff. But then it turned out that wasn't getting any better. So I kept trying to come back to stuff. Well, I'd left Monuments. I'm doing things like Discourse. I'm trying to do session stuff, and it keeps failing. I keep like falling apart over and over again, and my physio doesn't understand it. And eventually it turns out like, you've got to go get some scans. Like, I think there's something damaged in you that's not going to heal on its own.
And that was the disc?
That was my hip socket. That was a torn.
Oh, that was
labrum.
the labrum. Okay.
I never had a problem with my spine ever.
Wait, no. I thought you slipped a disc.
No, I thought I had, or something, because I couldn't walk. But what had happened was I'd torn the labrum in my hip without knowing. So then it hurt so much to do that I was compensating. But because I didn't have a strong core or a strong back, I was using my hip flexors to do all the leg work. And that's like a real no-no, apparently. You've got to be doing it from the core and the glutes mainly. It's mostly, and I didn't know this, that it was all in your ass and your core. I thought that was like, whatever, it's in the legs. It's fine. I wasn't thinking about it. Right. But like, I was really slouching. I'd been bedbound a lot of the time while I'd had the shoulder problem. Like I just, and either because I'm just, I've had to leave my band. I like, at the time I left Monuments, nothing more offered me the drumming position, and I couldn't take it because I would have, I couldn't do anything. Like I turned down a lot of things because I was like, I can't play. Like, I'm gonna let you down. And then I did take some things, and I ended up letting a lot of people down. I had to fly home from a tour with Angel Vivaldi at one point. That was like where because what happened to me at TechFest happened again 3 months later on another tour when I thought I was fine. But yeah, it turned out I just overused my spinal support muscles, the ones that are meant to keep your spine from collapsing, because I'd overused everything, and everything was exhausted, and I just wouldn't stop. And I was sleeping rough as well. And that one night in the tent, it was like the last straw. And my spine collapsed, and it pinched the nerve completely. And it wasn't that there was any structural damage. It was just that the muscle that was holding it up just couldn't. It just went, and that was it. There was no walking. Also, I was smoking weed and thinking it was helping my pain because I was really addicted to it, but it wasn't. It was actually causing just an inflammatory reaction that was making it worse. Wow. And I was telling everyone I was doing it for the pain, because that was a really easy way of getting people to come bring an addicted guy who can't walk weed, but it actually hurts so much to smoke it. I realized it when a friend of mine came around and we had a smoke, and then I had to tell him he had to leave because I had to go lie down because I was like, shit, I've got to stop lying to people that this isn't, and lying to myself that this is helping me when I'm just addicted as hell. And like, that's when I knew it was like a problem, because I was like, hang on a minute, this is hurting me. Why am I like, this is really hurting me. Why am I doing this? I'm just escaping at this point. So yeah, it was dark, but
I mean, that's a big realization there. That's awesome, man.
So much of that kind of stuff. But yeah, with the help of my wife, I got through that. Those were dark days. Shout out Kay. Making a guy realize that he's on a bit of a bad path there. Ain't so many people fucking ready to challenge that. A lot lot of stoner friends. Love them all. Love to hang out with the smokers nowadays. I remember all the good times. I just don't touch the stuff, but it's great now. I had some hypnotherapy and some good support, and here we are. I think I was just self-medicating
definitely
to try and like forget about the ADHD-ness of my head because I didn't know what that was. I still haven't been diagnosed. It's 4 years waiting now on my diagnosis.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's your catch with the free healthcare, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's free and it's slow, but it's free.
Yeah,
but it's slow. And also, they misdiagnosed my hip as absolutely fine and told me I could go back to drumming because their scanners weren't good enough to see the damage. I had to pay privately, and then my private physio had to like help me find a physio in the NHS who also did private that he knew who would accept me if I requested him. If it hadn't been for that, I never would have gone back to the kit. If I hadn't, because like I'd hit a complete dead end. My career was over. I was never going to walk again properly. It was done. And I've got a lot of friends who are in the same kind of position. It's now never going to get any better for the rest of their lives because they couldn't get it then. So I have a real love-hate relationship with our system. At the same time, I've also watched my friend get shot in America and then have a 28 grand debt from like an overnighter in a hospital and like a 5-minute ambulance ride. And I've been like, okay,
I've seen some absolutely horrifying hospital bills.
I bet, dude.
Yeah, from Maggie and her buddy that we were housing. Because with the state-sponsored medical stuff, they send you a bill and then you basically have to be like, hey, sorry, but I'm on the state medical stuff, so I ain't paying that shit. But
they still hound you for it.
Yeah, dude will get bills for like $300,000.
You were telling me a bit about this and a while back, and it was like, oh man. So yeah, like I can't in good conscience talk to an American about problems with that because they're nuanced, right? Because like if I was in a car accident, man. I'd be saved, but my quality of life probably won't get restored, but I will be saved. So I can suffer. I can survive, but I can't thrive. And they kind of gaslight the crap out of you every time you try. I've given up. I've almost given up with my dermatologist. I started trying to attack my psoriasis with medication, and now it's 10 times worse, and I haven't heard back from ages. They actually left me without the blood tests I needed to make sure my liver wasn't failing. I couldn't get through to them. They wouldn't contact me. They still haven't contacted me. I just stopped taking this stuff like 2 months ago. I can't call them. They haven't called me. I'm about to try again, but honestly, it's going to be like another half an hour of trying to call every extension number in a hospital, and it's just this is already
you get
bad
to a point
enough.
where like,
my face is like, you can see how red everything is, how like it sucks living with this condition, and now it's so much worse, and that makes me more likely to get arthritis. And I'm like, that's why I went for the meds, but they said the meds you need are too expensive. You have to do all the bad ones first before you can go to the expensive ones.
Do you my sibling deals with psoriasis as well. Do you do like the light box thing?
No, because I'd have to do it 3 times a week, and with touring it's not viable. So they skip me off that because they can't guarantee the quality of it while I'm traveling.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Thankfully, getting the GP appointment's super easy, and I've got there's a couple of good doctors at my practice. We can get one every day, 7 a.m. You can log onto an app and you can get one in a couple of hours, or you can play phone roulette, phoning like 200 times until you can get a spot, because there's only like 10 people can stay in a queue and there's hundreds of people in the town calling. It's so dumb. But yeah, like if you can brute force your way through that, every second you don't get a queue spot is like a 15-minute later. So there's been so many times I've called like for, and when Carolina's been ill, and I've tried to phone for her because I'm just letting her sleep in because she's sick as fuck. And I'm like, there goes 15 minutes of our day, there goes 15 minutes of our day, there goes 15 minutes of our day, there goes. But at least we can get it. But it is makes you want to fucking scream, dude. It's so shit. But yeah, like it's a mixed bag. But I have a feeling the powers that be know that we're sick of it, and so when they suggest the new NHS2 beta paid version, everyone's going to go for it. And I think from what I've been hearing, it's all back-ended as like ready to be corporatized now. So I think we're going to be the same as America, like within a year, I would say, probably. I've been thinking
it's
that
a
for
great
like a year, though.
quote unquote business model for the insurance companies.
Yeah,
So
it's great for the people being paid to do the thing,
yeah,
and they can make lots of money doing it. I think the majority of the work is done, and the people are so tired of it, because a lot of people are just dying needlessly as well now. There's a lot of people who are not getting the help they need. There's a lot of people who they were reporting on people who have stage 4 cancer now, who had stage 1 in COVID, and now they have stage 4 because they couldn't see anyone. Even my late sister-in-law, she couldn't see an eye specialist because she was in a COVID positive part, so they just let her eye explode in its socket and not see a ophthalmologist to protect the ophthalmologist. It was real bad. Yeah, she's passed away now, unfortunately. My brother's fiance. So yeah, that was like last year.
dang, dude, I'm sorry.
In time, well, we've talked about a lot of times together. We've really been there for each other over some stuff. I mean, like, I know I've just been an internet friend to you, you know, like messaging and stuff. But you know, I've always appreciated.
It's been invaluable, man. It's great to have you around.
I would reciprocate that massively. You've really been there for me and understood me. And then not only that, but we have the same kind of productivity issues sometimes as well, and we can laugh about them together. And like,
excuse me, just a minute. Sorry. I might need to let my dog out in a minute. He got into some chocolate the other day, and his stomach is pretty messed up.
Oh gosh, do that. I can keep at least I can see the Twitch chat, so I can keep them occupied. I'm worried if I click on the YouTube chat, then I'll start hearing myself, because I don't know how to pull up a YouTube chat of someone else's page without bringing up the stream, and I don't want to like stress the internet anymore.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So
rip YouTube.
Yeah, I've got your Twitch pop out chat on a web page, so I can see that. I'm
gonna let you.
All right, I'll freewheel with the Twitch chat, and if you're on YouTube and you want a one-on-one for a minute, let's do that there. Time to get Drew banned. Let's go. Just bear in mind, if you do a blurb, I'm not going to hear it, so it'll be like it fell on deaf ears, because it did. Okay, buddy. I'll see you in a minute. So, that got real. Chats with Drew are fucking great. Can we all get a moment of appreciation for just how wonderful this man is? Like, for real. I fucking love Drew. Yardy. Yes. Let's look at this little guy. My name's Drusif and I like to stream. I especially like to stream before I'm ready to stream. God damn. Yeah. I'm so happy he was on Musician's Mansion as well. That was a great show, and I'm so glad he got able to be in there. I saw him there, I was like, yes, my dude. It was the best time. Oh, Maxwell, what is good, my friend? How can we get Drew banned on here? I've got like 2 nipples. One of them should do the job. Yeah, it's nice to be here in Drew World. How many of our lovely friends do we have around? I'm not gonna do that. Why would you even say no? Okay, yeah, sure. That's an idea. I can show you something I set up. Oh no! This thing really does stuff. It just fell off. I've just left my didgeridoo and a chicken head as an ornament. There was a time when we did the chicory-doo, I like managed to tape this to that with a bag, and it was amazing. That's why I thought of eggplant. Shit's getting real. Yeah, I tried to do a couple of hot tub streams, but then every time I threw my phone underwater, it would disconnect. It sucked. I was like, this phone can take water. Let's go underwater. And then it would just die. I was like, oh. But it was fun. I liked doing it. And then I had a beer in the hot tub and threw up because I got too because I couldn't handle it. I was like dehydrated. I'm a mess, my friends, and I'm okay to talk about it. I just wanted to show me under the water. I just wanted to go under and over and under and over. Drew's on his phone, hitting buttons that I can't hear, but I can wheeze laugh too. Because I got, that boy asthma. You're walking your dog, watching me stream via your Twitch. Yeah, I was like, hang on a minute, this is different. Well, the best thing about that is, when you're thinking about hanging out with your buddy, the last thing you think about is like hanging out without your buddy. And while you're thinking about hanging out with your buddy, then you could be hanging out with your buddy. Because when you're with your buddy, it turns out you're not with your buddy. You're just with yourself. I never knew a guy called Drew. I was just talking to myself the whole time. And it made me realize that, I ain't all that up here. It ain't all really going. It's, gent's bad for the brain. But then, the cello. Something inside of me just snapped, And yeah, like my family's apparently been trying to wake me up from this coma for like years. But I'm just ignorant. Like I like this fake reality. It's like that Christopher Nolan film. I don't want to wake up. I like it in my dream world. See, if I keep doing this, I'm going to actually dissociate, and then I'm not going to think I'm real for a while. And that could be really, really quite bad. No, this is a bit where I'm pretending I'm in a coma. And nothing is real. Like I never was talking to Drew. Don't do that. I think I did it. I fucked up, guys. I stopped being me for a minute. I started being someone else. I think this is the podcast. I'm not recording the music though. You would have to add music. Or not, actually. Listening back to this without music. That might be the way. My favorite thing for you would be the fact I'm recording the affected and unaffected microphone sources, so you can hear what I sound like with autotune, but without autotune. Leave what bit? Who's Drew? Why are you talking to yourself? I love that. Really, I do. I really do. I really do. Is it working? I think it's broken. Hey. Yeah. Whoop. Who is me? Oh. Daylist. Who's Daylist? I haven't listened to Daylist. Hey Drew, can you look after your chat while I walk my dog? No. Don't know what happened there. Some chicken got in here. Drew's camera died. Who's Drew? That's Mike walking his dog. You just walked your dog. Thanks. I'd forgotten. I'm the worst streamer right now. Well, I've never quite been. Never really been that comfortable with talking to a camera, to be honest. I like talking to my mates. So if I tell you that I feel nervous, I don't know if that can garner any kind of support or sympathy, or if this is also making you nervous, in which case, sorry. But I'm here for it. I'm going to explore it. We're gonna be here together. We're gonna process things. We're gonna live life together. And that's the real beauty of it, you know. That's the way the cookie crumbles. I thought Mike stopped smoking. I'm okay. It's kind of a bit, like I'm kind of just killing time. I've never been so lost for words. I've worded out. But here we are on Drew's channel. That sounds. I love the immediate ideas of things to talk about. Okay, paint with my right hand a square, with my left hand a circle in the air at the same time. Wow, blowing my mind right now. Nope, I can't. Being home is nice. Being home is really nice. This is my third time coming home for one day in 2 months, except this time I'm home for 6 days. The forecast for the weather tomorrow is British with a side of being British. AKA no one knows, there's no point planning, bring a raincoat and a pair of shorts. Yeah, I think this must be like a brain thing, like that you can't. Does this count? Am I doing it? Think I'm doing it? I could grab some sticks, but none of them are in this room. I'm a stickless man. I have like 1,000 sticks out there, but they're all broken, and I'm saving them for nothing. I'm just hoarding broken sticks for an art project one day. Every stick I've ever broken for the last, I want to say 12 years in this room. So I've got about 160. Because I've obviously broken a lot more than that, but then a lot of them haven't been in here. Do one circle per side of the square. I want to get good at this now. Yeah, I've thrown more sticks to the crowd than I have stored here. That's for sure. I've played a lot more drums outside of this room than I have done inside this room, for sure. Touring is fun, but I think I prefer streaming and content creating. Honestly, I miss the COVID days. I miss the days where I would just make a schedule and just make stuff all the time. So yeah, I'm thinking about, really thinking about getting back into that, like strongly. I've even been talking to the band guys about it, feeling like a little, like, no matter how good the touring stuff goes and the band stuff goes, I don't feel very fulfilled. Like, I feel like I need to do my own projects a lot more to be happy. So I'm going to just do that and like downscale my work with the band a bit. Like, still going to do all the shows. I'm just going to scale down the business end a bit, see what happens. Genuinely planning on going, like, I've got like an editor been building a little team, scripting out some cool ideas. And yeah, it's going to come with streams and YouTubes. And the plan I have is to maintain those schedules no matter where I am, and just kind of just commit, just hit it real hard. So yeah, bear in mind the words are only words, but the actions. Where did Drew go? Drew went away a while ago.
I'm here. Can you hear me, dude?
Holy noise gate. I don't know what it's sounding like on your end.
Something terrible is happening.
Oh, is he static diving all over the place? I can't control his stream at all. There's nothing I can do to help you with that. I can't hear him.
Why?
I just have a black screen. Is he there?
What is happening?
What's up, Jared? I loved your show.
Why is this happening?
Am I here on my own now, or am I with Drew? Because I've been entertaining the stream while he's been walking his dog for a little bit now.
Why?
Jared, I'm gonna do a guitar thing. I'm gonna try to become a guitarist for the for your challenge, because I want to throw my hat into the ring. There's an echo. Yeah, that happened for him a while ago. Unfortunately, I have zero control over his computer. I don't even know if he's there. To me, his screen has gone dark. His webcam is off. So I'm not sure what's happening anymore. You can see him. I can't see him. We were like, let's podcast. And then it's still a black screen, dude. I can't hear you. He's gone from the thing. Now I'm in the thing on my own. Loud noises.
Why is this happening? Why?
The 9-hour-long streams of just us losing our minds in lockdown. Yeah, I love that so much. Just yeah, we didn't just descend into madness. We began and ended in like a similar level of madness. But yeah, I got all the love, my Drew boy. What is up? I see what's happening, but I am but a guest on a podcast that I cannot see, so I don't know what's happening.
Hello? Hello? You're what?
I can't hear Drew or see Drew at all.
Why?
Hey chat, if you can hear me, say Tyrannosaurus.
Oh my god, everything
Lols.
is so broken. Thank you. Oh, yo. I'm trying.
Oh, okay. All right. It's on. They can hear me. I can't see or hear Drew. I might start blowing the chicken again. It might be time. Ignorance! Oh, hi.
Hey.
Hey, there he is.
I think, we're good.
We good?
For the love of God, dude.
For the love of God. Apparently it's like 1 frame per second. Oh, it's fixed,
it should be good now. I don't know what happened, but everything blew up, but now we're back.
Maybe this solution I suggested for streaming guests wasn't a good idea to test.
Well, like somehow for some reason my mic was running at like 6,000 dB and also repeating your audio back to you for some reason.
Oh man, yeah, they started saying like "Holy noise gate, holy noise floor." What the hell's going on? And I just was just
I straight up don't know what the resolution was, dude. I just closed a bunch of stuff and opened it again.
But yeah,
It was scary loud. What's up, Jared?
How you doing, man?
Oh man! All right,
I was just telling
we're
Drew
good.
earlier. I loved him on your show, and I loved you on your show too. It was
That's
great
a
show.
hot mic. Oh, it is a hot mic.
Yeah.
All right, we're recording again because the recording broke, I think.
Oh.
So we're back. Again.
Do you want me to start and stop mine, or just keep them going?
No, you're good. Just
Cool. Mine are all still going.
Let them
because we were podcasting.
Maggie says hi.
What's up, Maggie?
She can't hear you, dude.
I knew you. Content. Oh man,
is this working, everybody? Can I get a thumbs up on Twitch? It looked like you just said "Hail Maggie," and I was like, "Yeah."
All hail Maggie! All hail Maggie! Yes.
Thumbs up.
Hell yeah.
Okay, we're good. We're good,
buddy.
All right.
Drew,
cool.
I love you. I love hanging with you. I miss you even when I'm with you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. My pal. Nah, Maggie. That's a good point.
I think what Wookie the Sloth is trying to say is Maggie. Tell me if I'm right or wrong there, because I would love to know.
Yeah, we need to know. Or is that Batman? The egg. The egg!
Man.
Dude,
you gave that to him on purpose, didn't you? When I watched that, I was like, was it random or was that planned? Because that was exceptional. That egg looked. How was that egg?
Imagine like 12,000 times distilled straight sulfur fart, and then transfer that onto a hard-boiled egg that there's little pieces of egg that stay after you've swallowed all the rest, so you have to keep picking them out of your teeth, and then you smell it over and over again every time you dislodge one. It was good. It was a really, really lovely thing.
You were playing the long egg game. You were really exploring with that long form egg content.
Oh, dude, Maple being super helpful right here. Putting the musician man in the Discord.
Yeah, I was telling, I was saying earlier, me and Carolina were watching that while we were recovering from norovirus, watching you eat that thing, being like,
Jared in the chat, and you lost, lol. Dude, that's the worst part. I shouldn't have even fucking eaten it because we should have had a tally of points at that point that said, hey, you've already lost.
No, dude, then it would have been like, oh, it's not worth it. And then you wouldn't have done it, and we wouldn't have lost.
I mean, I would have still done, because at that point, I think I did know that we lost, and I was like, well, I'm just going to...
Everyone like gave it a good go though. Like as far as I saw, like there was good ethos to that. It looked like so much fun, honestly.
It was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, like, and I loved your vlog of it as well. I watched your vlog; it was wicked.
Dude, you know what's the fucking saddest part and just the most Drew thing? I started out that vlog and I was like, yeah, somehow I just lost all the footage from the beginning because the jump didn't work or something.
It was such a true start.
Dude, the footage was just in the folder. It just didn't import into Resolve for some reason, but it was all there.
Now you're going to tell me that your music video went fine and you just wanted to create drama and suspense.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah.
It is the most true thing. I love it.
Yep.
No, legit though, I was watching that and I was like, wow, this is peak. Like getting people together like that, like characters from all over the internet. I was like, Jared, where do I apply? How do I come hang out with you? I wanna come get involved. That was so fun to watch. You can feed me really bad things, buddy. I swear down.
Yeah, dude, season 2 Mike Malyan, let's go.
Yo, I'd be so into it.
Also, all the music video not getting finished in time because the 30th. Yeah.
My commentary to you in the messages was like, dude, you're doing this so great. This is so good. Oh, dude, hug.
Dude, that was rough, man.
Yeah, I was like, my dude.
6.2K, baby.
6.2K. Who even films at 24, dude? Why would you film at 24? No one does that.
Dude, you're in my camp on that one, though, right? You shoot 30, I thought.
I shoot 4K 60 and don't do anything with it sometimes. Like,
there we go.
I committed a whole bunch of Vimeo resource to 4K 60. I bought 16 terabytes of hard drive space on a session just to like hold on to it because I was like, yeah, this will be good for business. I learned the hard way.
Good
Gotta
man.
scale that down. Yeah. Yeah, we're so alike in that way. I would have failed that challenge too had I not learned from you. I think now I might stand a chance if I were put in a situation like that. But yeah.
I definitely learned 1080p would have been the move.
The frame rate discussion thing, like, you know, it's normally not on that much of a time crunch. So
yeah,
like, but it was so sick that it was like actually seeing people create on a time crunch was like, holy heck, we're actually seeing this happen.
It was a time crunch, that's for damn sure. And Rudy the whole time kept being like, dude, we have plenty of time. We're doing great. And I was like, we don't. And that was before any of the editing shit happened.
Oh, man.
Was everyone actually mad at Skyline for cheating? Yes, actually. Legitimately.
Yeah, that was nuts. I was wondering like whether or not that was, obviously it looked so like legit that like I was like, could that be a manufactured moment? I don't think it could be. I think this happened. I think like,
yeah, it was 100% real, dude. Like we had no idea.
Yeah,
including Jared and Angel, as far as I know, didn't.
Yeah, the reactions. I was like, oh my, because you know you hear about reality TV stuff, and I was like, this looks like just you know what happens when you actually do the thing with none of that foresight. It seemed really genuine, and I was like, yeah, wow, let's just go to the pub and like not do the thing publicly.
Apparently they had video of them just like drinking in a pub, and they were like,
yeah, they showed the pictures of them in the bar, like,
yeah.
And at the same time, I can totally see how they would be like, "Yo, we're all out. We're all in Seattle. Let's just have some fun." But at least give up on the challenge in that moment. I'd say, but like at least be like, "Yeah, we didn't. Sorry, we weren't vibing it." And...
All right, we're here for Mike Malyan. We got to talk about Mike Malyan, dude.
Please no, I want to talk about Joseph. I
have my little list here, dude.
I'm your podcast guest, buddy. I'm here for you.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll soldier on.
Jump when I say jump, Mike. Tell me how you feel about sample replacement.
Oh, that's a great question. I love it. I think it's such a good tool for when you need that sound. Like, my favorite. Like I am a huge GGD fan, but my favorite sample library is the Gojira one because it's got all those Gojira samples baked in, like that natural sound.
The mix
because
wave.
yeah, and Invasion feels that good to play when I push the samples up. I just like not having to think about it. And so you're playing this sample replaced kit and it feels like amazing. Like it
Yeah.
feels so good.
I wish there was a little more control in the Gojira library, because it's just kind of like dead simple unprocessed, and then you flip a switch and it's like studio quality 50 sample reinforcements.
Yeah.
Super, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm fine with that because the snare feels like the perfect amount of dynamics for ghosts on a keyboard and on the SBDSX and on a pad. But I always use it as a writing tool and a pre-production tool to like plan out a drum session before I go record it. So, I'm not the kind of user who's going to think about using it at the end. I'm always like setting it up so I can go and actually play the thing, hopefully get into a nice big room I can excite the crap out of and play the cymbals too loud in and make it someone else's problem. And then they have to sample replace me. But I do love a mix that can achieve that sound without it. But I always appreciate if the sound is missing from the source thing that I did, when it gets added, then I'm like, yeah, the song comes first every time. Like there's no room for heroes in the studio. There's just no room for it. You can't.
True.
You gotta.
So true.
You got to check your ego at the door, or because no one cares. Like, and someone will come and replace you, and you won't know about it, and everyone will say you did great, and then you listen back to yourself, and you're like, I did great, and then you're like, it's not me, but you'll never know. It's scary how much that happens. Like, not so much in the smaller like independent progressive rock metal session scene that I've been so involved in, but like. Yeah, I don't think many people have had a chance to like be in a place like Middle Farm and record drums and hear what that room can sound like in all the different ways it can sound.
Yeah. And Jay can say that he's recorded there many times and we will never actually hear those drums.
Where was that? Who was that?
Doesn't Tesseract like track all their shit at Middle Farm? And then
they just did their most recent album, yeah. And like I can tell that's Middle Farm, and it doesn't sound like GGD.
I thought it was like fully sample replaced.
No,
like every time.
No, that's real, and the kick has no processing on it.
Oh,
like an EQ bump at 2K on the desk. The final.
Damn, dude, I'm talking shit, and I am.
Honestly,
wrong.
I couldn't believe. Yeah, because I was there just after they were there. Because I've recorded there like 10 plus times now. I love working with Pete. I love being there. It's really really cool. I just did some stuff with Josh Middleton over there as well, and that was really really fun. And yeah, and then on the session I was doing before that, I heard a tracking mix of it of just the drums, and I was like, and it was from that first tune they dropped, War of Being. And I was like, yo, Jay's nailing this. It's so cool. I mean, of course, there's editing going on.
Right.
So like, because as a player, you're trying to hit things that have emotion and play it in a way that sounds really, really cool. And sometimes if you think about being too perfect while you're being like, you're not going to get the quality of the hits and the quality of the performance and the sound and the fun and the excitement that you can add to a recording that can't possibly exist with the sample libraries. And you'll probably mess up the timing doing that. And that's a better situation to be in than a perfect sounding thing that's dead and dry and doesn't add much to what you had before.
Yeah. How do you feel about like slip editing and all that then?
I used to slip edit everything because I wanted everything to sound like it was slip edited. The sound in my head was like that programmed sound. I wanted to sound just like the program did, completely quantized. So for the longest time, I've been slip editing the heck out of myself. And only recently I've stopped. Nefarious, the new Monuments song that came out, that has very, very little editing on it. Like that has like...
All right.
That has like if like the kind of rule of like equality, like if there are like 3 hits and one of them is like a little bit off from the other 2, I'll equalize them. but I won't do it relative to the grid. And I think I've only managed to get to that point because I've been imagining this sound outside of myself for so long that eventually I've pulled that skill into my wheelhouse. But that's really recent. I can start to actually pull off some one takes of stuff. That access granted denied algorithm video I put out, that's a one take, no edit. And I was like, cool. I know it's not quite perfect, but I'm confident enough to just stop caring now and just be like, cool, that's what I sound like. That's me. Let's go unperfect now, and let's just try and have fun with that. Because the less I care about it, the more fun it is, and there's no point doing it if it's not fun.
How much do you actually feel there's no point in doing it if it's not fun? Because I feel like that is, I feel like that's a saying that we all say, and then it actually turns into, God damn it, this is driving me insane, but I have to do it.
At some point, you make your bed and you have to lie in it. You know, like. You know, it really depends on how you've structured your life, I guess. But no, on quite a few occasions, I've gone to driving takeouts instead of being musical, because it hurt too much to play. So that kind of played into it a little bit. But there have been times I've just been like, I think I'm going to go Uber now, or like I signed up for like the Amazon delivery thing because I was like, I was, you know, but of course I came back to it. But that's the thing, is I was ready to walk from it, and then I realized I'd miss it, and I was like, how do I make it more fun so that I stick with it? Because otherwise I'm just not going to be motivated to do it anymore, and I'm not really up for just doing it for the sake of doing it. I've got to make an income somehow, of course, otherwise I'd wither and die. But you know, like, other than that, you know, I'd much rather do the thing I enjoy. But
well, why not just you know, wither away, man? Why not?
I tried, bro. Making me. I had to come back.
I couldn't wither, man. I just couldn't.
The doctors gave me these dang pills, and now I'm happy again. Dang it.
Hey, so speaking of being happy again, how did the metal covers start?
The metal meme remix things. That was Ollie's idea. Straight up. He was like, I want to take this thing, and it was like a drunken idea that he either came up with or we had together, but I think he came to me with this crazy idea like he does. And he was like, it was, the first one was the Bill Cosby one. Yeah. Because he heard it musically, and like, I think where I put my style on it, not just trying to put a style down for the sake of it, but I heard it, and I heard it perfectly quantized, so I quantized the voice and then added the drums to it. And that's where our styles differed, because when you did the Have You Ever Had a Dream one, that is just so good. That's completely free time, isn't it? That's not. Yeah.
Turned off the snap and just like.
Yeah, I like quantize the drum. I quantize the vocal and do the drums simultaneously, and then we'll do the guitars and the bass afterwards. But we've done that. You can watch us do that on YouTube, on the most long form content of all. It's my Lockdown Lunatics episode 6 or 5 or 7 and 6. I can't remember exactly which ones it is, but yeah, we're doing those metal meme remixes. And we've got the
that was like one. 8 hour long, I think, right?
Oh man, and there's that point that the timestamp I've got that video saved on, because the only reason I rewatched that is I watched that to watch us go crazy at the Spider-Man pizza theme over and over again. The blurbs, just, I've never experienced anything like that. For context, I had this ability for the chat in Twitch to pay like 50 bits, and then it would play the pizza time music.
We have that ability in here, by the way.
Amazing. I can't hear it, sadly, but I trust you all to do the right thing.
You know what, dude? I'm gonna give you the blurb blank.
You're gonna send me the browser source, and I'll pop it into my OBS or something.
Can I do this here?
Can you do it here? I wouldn't break this. I can quite easily just add it on my end. Oh,
I just sent it
yeah.
to you in the
I see. Yep. Let me throw it in my... The only thing that you will hear this on is that it'll be on the OBS recording that
That's just
I'm setting, but that's not where my... Oh.
You've just added a browser source. Hi, Angel.
I've pulled it off to the side. Now all I have to do is monitor it.
Let's see if it works.
Control audio via OBS. I'm so glad I'm such a nerd for this stuff. Drew's blurps. Advanced audio properties. Monitor. Only mute output. Someone's in the
you
blurb.
can just add my blurps to your stream now.
Yeah, I can hear it now. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh, no. Shush.
Your cat is adorable.
He's probably going to put me down.
What is their name?
His name is Diesel.
Oh, Diesel.
That's a Maggie maneuver. He was found on the street in Philadelphia with a bunch of teenagers covered him in gasoline, and they were about to light him on fire. So she named him Diesel. And here he is. He's such a nice little kitty.
Oh my god, that's not okay. But that's also amazing. Tell me you're a rescue without telling me you're a rescue. My name's Diesel.
My name's Diesel. It's pretty impressive, actually, dude.
Shut up, Brick!
The vets were like, yeah, he's not going to make it. And she was like, bet.
That's so sad. You heard that joke, which is like, why am I called Rose? It's like, because, you know, when you woke up, a rose fell on your head. And so I named you Rose. And then the other kid's like, Mom, why am I called Violet? Because you were born and Violet fell on your forehead and they called you Violet. And the third kid goes, and I said, shut up, Brick. That's Diesel.
Love it. Oh, it's Diesel time.
Diesel time. Diesel is adorable.
Diesel's a good little man when he's not knocking everything over, which he is getting ready to do right now. Don't do it. Yep. Well, that's that. All right, dude.
Oh, Diesel wants more. You're like, all right. And Diesel's like, no. I'm coming back.
Chill on out there. Can't read my notes.
You gotta improvise now, man. You're on the spot. You can't let them know your next move.
Hey, what video games are you currently playing?
Star Citizen.
Still?
Yep, rules my life.
Dang, dude.
I'm learning to play it less. Because most games you don't have the same sunk cost fallacy. I love that. I love that I can hear that now. Most games don't have the same sunk cost fallacy as real life, but Star Citizen does, and that's why I can't stop playing it, because it goes so wrong every time you try. No matter how hard you try, it's always going to go wrong, and it's going to make you want to come back for more. It's so broken, but it's so... I love being able to like get out of a bed and do everything manually to get into a ship for half an hour, because I was in the middle of doing something and got disconnected, and now I have to start again. And then half an hour later, I'm like, what do I want to do? Something goes wrong in the process of making that decision. 2 hours later, I start trying to do something. That then goes wrong, and I quit.
Yeah, that sounds like a really fun thing to do to yourself, man.
Honestly, you gotta try it. It's so fun. I can't express just because my brother got me into it. Me and my brother used to play a lot of Freelancer when we were younger. And that game is amazing. And it's the same guy who made Freelancer. And those were some of my most nostalgic memories. But my brother has his computer's been broken, and I've just been playing it without him a lot. And yeah, I know. But that's the thing, is we can come together, do a multi-crew mission. Yeah, there's loads of ships that like you need a crew to do things properly, and you can all just do stuff together. And if you have a problem, you can call for help, and people can actually come and get you and help out. And like,
Oh wow.
people are there's like 100 people online on the server, and everything is like permanent. If your ship blows up, someone else can come along and take stuff. If you ask for
Oh my
help,
god, dude.
what happened?
He just decided he wanted to lean on the coffee cup, and we're good.
You're good. Okay.
So he was just chilling there, and then just went.
Oh god.
Going crazy right now, dude.
But you know me, I was like crazy about Black Ops 3 Zombies for like the longest time. But
Yeah, that was the only game that you played.
yeah, it's Star Citizen now. I find one thing and I like it a lot, and so I do it a lot. It's like music. The more I tour with and spend time with people with ASD, the more I realize I think there's some bits of that that's totally me.
Well,
Like-
I think that's what the S.
What, Star Citizen?
No. Not what I was going for, but
Autistic Star Citizen.
I was gonna say Spectrum, but you know. Spectrum Citizen.
Oh man.
Ooh. Oh man.
Your laugh just sends me, man. Fucking hell. Just absolute first class 24-hour delivery. Signed, sealed, fucked. You're gonna give me asthma again, dude.
Dude, I'm still losing it on Spectrum Citizen. Oh.
Yeah, like I don't know what I am. I don't care anymore. I'm done.
That's the best way to live, man.
Yeah, well, I've stopped pretending I'm not absolutely fucked in the head, and it's getting a little easier now. But people around me are starting to realize I'm absolutely fucked in the and it's weird. I don't like it. I'm starting to actually stop doing the eye contact thing because I'm like, oh, I don't think I've got the energy for this anymore.
Dude, I feel that. The absolute comfort that you have to embrace after the year of lockdown or whatever, and just like, oh shit, I'm a weird guy.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Especially as like somebody who was a professional drinker, and that was like my social lubricant, and then I stopped completely because similar with your smoking situation, I had my own significant other be like, "Hey, this is not good." And I was like, "All
I
right."
had no idea. I had no idea that was a thing for you like that.
Oh yeah, I was
Oh,
real
damn.
good at that shit. Love that. But yeah, so I stopped having that social lubricant. So then I just had to start accepting that I am a weird dude around humans, and
Yeah,
that's an
dude.
important way to live, you know.
Yeah, for real. Some of my best nights out have been sober, like stone cold Steve sober. but
Stone Cold Steve sober.
but it's really hard to like get yourself to that point to do it. But
Yeah.
I had to because of medications, because I would like die if I didn't. Like liver failure.
That's a good way to kind of force that, I think.
Yeah, the psoriasis med I was on was like they use it for chemo at higher doses. And but then the doctor was like, so I was like, I think my Caroline, my wife, she was like, so what? He's on chemo now, and they were like, no, it's like, imagine it like this: swimming and drinking water. They both involve water, but they're both very different things.
All right.
I was like, that doesn't help. It's still chemo at higher doses. It just kills.
Yeah, but what about blue whales, man?
I can't drink them.
Right? I'm not telling you to drink a blue whale, man. They drink while they swim.
Oh shit!
Right? Isn't that's the blue whale is the whale that just like
That's why they're dying.
Just swims around like
cancer. They need chemo. No.
catching all them guppies or whatever, right?
So don't. I hope they never get psoriasis. Otherwise, they're fucked.
Yeah, no cancer whales.
We're not a fan of that.
Whale facts. So how often would you say that you listen to metal music when you're not making
good
music?
question. For the longest time, it was like not at all, unless I'm learning it, because it became work. And then I started getting back into it, and now it's gone again.
That's good. Yeah, that's what you like.
Yeah, I was I'd kind of like fallen out of love with life in every way. So part of me falling back in love with life was also getting back into listening to metal. And now I'm still in love with life, but I've only got so much time for it. And some of the stuff I'm learning for sessions is just it's so much, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's that. And then writing and performing metal all the time, it can be a bit much. But I still get excited by a great breakdown. Like I can't not. I just don't really go seeking it. I listen to a lot more like Silk Sonic or
Ooh.
Avishai Cohen or like The Roots with John Legend or that kind of stuff. Yeah. That's my absolute bob. And then there's now I've got like the most cracked Spotify daily mix I've ever had of my life. That
Oh wait, yeah. Okay, what's your day list, dude?
My what?
Go on Spotify and search day list, and then read me the name of it.
Day list.
Yep, one word, day list. Mine currently is gloomy post black metal Thursday evening.
Is that in playlists?
If you just search generally, it should show up. It's a playlist called Daylist.
It says Daylist Vinyasa Flow Gong Night. Because I listen to so much sleep music to like cope with touring and snoring. So it's like it's this.
Very nice.
And like but because I've spent so many hours listening to that and not put my thing on private session. So sometimes I'm listening to the Spotify DJ and it'll do like the most cracked, heavy 5 songs. And it's like, now we're going to spin it back to some of that stuff you love.
Dude, I was listening to, there's this band Chamber, which is just like Big Rangang's Jun.
Mm-hmm.
And so Spotify was doing it's like, we're going to play similar music. and in the middle of it, there was just a random track that was just an air conditioner. Like, it was just a minute and a half of a loop of an air conditioner.
Yeah, Chris Barretto needed to sleep to that.
That's
when
wild.
he wasn't at home, when he was on tour, he had to put on headphones and listen to the sound of his air conditioner to fall asleep. I think it was even his own air conditioner.
Whoa! Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Let's get it, Chris. I want that sample, man.
I'm definitely feeling like making some sleep music and lo-fi because I use it so much to focus and to sleep. And it's just 3-minute songs that are just getting looped every night.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about making a bunch of them and then just asking my fans to spin them while they focus if it helps them focus, and then be like, that would be so much better than a Patreon for me, because then I'd be like, they'd be getting benefit of if they get the benefit of like it actually being good. Because I feel like I meditate when I make that kind of stuff, and I really miss doing it. It's really good for my soul. It's like the most relaxed I think I've like ever been in my life has been when I've been like making
Dude, that's sick. I'm telling you right now, I would watch a stream of the making of All right,
I'm gonna make some It's coming, dude. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's go, man.
All right, man. Come on with me. It's like come down with me. Wait,
come on, man. Come on.
Have you seen this guy His technique's all off, dude. Shit.
He can never figure out what he wants to say. He just keeps
like
saying,
Italian arming.
All right. What else? Did you know about harmonizations before making the metal covers with Ollie?
I've never heard of this.
Harmonization, like the jazz thing?
The jazz thing?
Like reharmonizations.
Reharmonizations.
I don't know
what is it?
Talking about, man. Just feel it. Just pretend I said something you understand and respond to it.
Did I copy a thing that I've always wanted to understand? That because I've always wanted to learn. Loads of people talk about reharm and reharmonization, and I've like always wondered what the cool kids are doing, and they never took jazz class. And like, are you telling me we accidentally did it or something? Because I still don't know what it is.
I think that's like sort of a similar situation, like reharmonization and the like Bill Cosby metal thing. I was wondering if there was like a correlation.
Maybe deep in Ollie's head somewhere, but I was just hitting things, drinking whiskey and laughing a lot.
As it should be.
Yeah, there are so many of those videos. I really need to like make a playlist of it and rename them all under that metal meme remix moniker so that they're easy to find, because there's like 4 Family Guy ones.
Yeah,
there's
so many. A bunch of them, man.
Yeah, it must be 10 or 12.
Give them a nice more coherent thumbnail, and
I'd like to make more. We were talking about maybe making a comedy metal band, weren't we?
That's right. Yeah,
I'm so into it. Like,
if we do that, we need to call up Harrison, man.
Yeah. That's a really good idea. He's
here, folks.
I'm just imagining.
Get ready for this project that we're going to talk about for a month, and then we have too much stuff to do, and we'll do other stuff.
Man,
you know,
yeah, dude, fully. Hey, I'm just down to laugh, man. Like, I'm just down to have.
I don't like doing that. So,
is it painful? Is that why it's so loud?
For those listening in, serious face. You can hear how serious my face.
The noise gate is completely killing you for me. It's like, for those listening right now. Literally.
I'm not even going to elaborate on what I said. We're just going to leave it like that.
For those of you who are paying attention and listening intently.
I think this speaker's in.
Every time I try to say
there's on I just keep trying to say peak. Oh, that was a good train sound right there.
When you fucking lost the train, dude. No!
Something about train horns, man. They just.
Oh my god! You were so happy. Man, that was a good timestamp to find. That is a good reason to watch that entire video of us making that. I
think the whole thing is very worth a watch.
Yeah, like definitely watching us just make that meme. Like, I want to do that again with you so bad, just live. We should do it like soon.
Right now.
I'm down, dude. Don't play me like that.
I do not have it in me.
I don't know if we got time for that, man. It'll be 5 a.m. before we start. I got time for it. Fuck it.
Listen, man. Oh, that's actually a good question right there. Good job, me. Did you write the electronic drums on the Discourse record?
I did not. That was Jakob.
Okay.
I painfully learnt them to play them live, but
man.
when we a couple of times we played Does It Matter How Far? And on my SBD I've got it all programmed out. It was actually not on this one, it's on my broken one, so that's why I haven't tried to do it again. But I went really hard with like trying new ways of doing sample live backing tracks, and I only used what I had to play, and a lot of that I played live. Hit the samples and tried to not use metronomes unless they were necessary for like something that actually needed it. So if a section started with backing vocals, like a chorus, I would hit the chorus in and then it would fade out and the click would disappear.
Whoa!
On the songs, like a lot of the songs live. It was so fun. Like, I can't believe I haven't had an opportunity to do something like that again. And it's that kind of stuff that really awakens the muso in me. But yeah, I'm just having flashbacks of playing those songs. Doesn't matter how far. Is that the one that goes that has boom down 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 down?
I actually don't know song names well enough. There's album is like my road trip album. So I just
amazing.
Never look.
All of Jakob's records are road trip records for me.
True.
Yeah, I just saw him 2 days ago, and a couple more when I was vomiting around him instead of writing music with him. I can't believe we didn't make the music. We were so ready to write again. It happened, and I fucking shit and pissed and farted and vomited all at the same time instead of being musical. And he left because he was scared of getting sick. And then he came back. We had a coffee, and he took us to the airport, and that was it. We were in Krakow for 3 days. Oh,
dude, that's
sake.
rough, man.
Dude, I was so looking forward to it for so long. That was the saddest damn thing. But me and Caroline, we got through that like troopers. We were like, and we were both like, it was nuts. We both went off like within a minute of each other. It started, and the whole night just properly like great co-op experience. Really good team member. Really strong like. There was one point where I really thought to say, like, this is a great team building exercise, but I was too close to blacking out to say it.
Yeah.
The things we were saying were more like, I have to vomit. Oh no, I just pooed myself again. Shameless, dude. It was It's traumatic. I'm not sure how I managed to avoid that level of sickness my whole life until 5 days ago.
I know the name norovirus because that's like Sarah Longfield's greatest night. She has like a pathological fear of
yes,
vomiting.
I remember from the tour we played with her band on the Angel Vivaldi Andy James tour she was playing, and
Right. Yeah.
and they had to take a ferry, and she was not happy about that, and that's one of the reasons that Jay Pritzker was there to help her through that.
Yeah.
And yeah, he had an interesting time on that tour. Holy hell. Came a TM, bro.
Yep. Yes, he did.
I don't know if I can talk about it. I probably shouldn't. It was a time. But I love that man so much. I had so much respect for him, and I still do. Actually, he came over. We took him to our local. We got him like a dirty traditional full English breakfast at like a proper greasy spoon, like the closest thing we have to a bodega.
Ooh.
And yeah, he got it in. Like he properly. We did the big ones as well. He had like toast and fried toast and like all the shit. I'd have to take you to this spot. It was like it's
Dude,
like
I would
a
love
spot.
to.
It used to be called a Wimpy when we were younger, and now it's called a Valley Cafe. But it looks the same as the Wimpy. And the thing that they were known for was like taking like a Frankfurter, cutting it up, like making slits in it so it could become like a burger, like a round inside a burger, and then they called it a bender. A bender sandwich or something like that.
Innovation.
But yeah, it was really good to see him again. It was
yeah, I think you guys we had like a 3-hour FaceTime call during that.
We did.
Yeah. That was the day of the E.
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 There was so many days the E for me.
We were on a Facebook call, I guess, or something.
Yeah.
And we just played this. I can't remember the name of the video. It was like 1 hour of silence, occasionally interrupted by E, and it's just the E from EA Sports, but with like tons of reverb. And so we'd just be talking, and then at random you just get this E.
Yeah, you just never know when it was gonna hit.
It was great. And that was the day that I made a Malyan's mouth noises drum contact.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. I was like, how can he do this? How can he have the energy to do this?
Damn fine work, I would say.
Dude, the best.
All right, dude. How does it feel to be one of the first people who did drum videos on YouTube?
I never really thought that I was a trendsetter. I thought I was just a guy doing the things.
I mean, I think you were like one of the first.
I think I was, but I was just trying to find a band and play with people, and it was like, you can put your videos on this place. This is cool. Maybe I should do this. I love doing it. I guess I never thought about like, was I one of the first? I know that like I loved watching like Rudinger and Cream and stuff just as much as I do now. Like it's never changed. I've always loved that. But I was always watching so many old performances of like Hudson Music DVDs and stuff that were then put on YouTube. And for me, those were the first drummers on YouTube. They weren't. I guess they weren't. Now I think of it. Now that you put it that way. But like, I was still thinking about like those are the real cats, you know, like watching Jeff Porcaro and like the three drummers, the king of drummers, the Steve Gadd, Vinny Colaiuta, Dave Weckl trio thing, Aaron Spears, God rest his fucking soul, and playing Caught Up by Usher and stuff.
But that wasn't even like That wasn't YouTube content.
That wasn't, no.
it? Yeah.
But it was older content that existed on YouTube. So in my head, it was like YouTube wasn't so much of a new thing as it was more like these are drummers who've recorded themselves playing and are now, you know,
Visible.
yeah, and that, like
What was that? E.
I put it on. I really thought it started with one as well, but it didn't apparently.
It's a solid move that you immediately forget.
I always do every time I put it on. The break between E's is so great.
We had a great, really low effort game back in high school where you would you get the biggest box that you could, and you would just wear the box on your head, and the whole game was just when you're reminded or when you remember that you have a big stupid box on your head, you have to pass the box to the next person.
That's a great game. But
It's a really good, like, in the van game.
Like, how big is the box?
Big. It's as big as you can get it to be.
Like a merch box.
Really uncomfortable, dumb, falling off your head.
Right.
Yeah. So,
But then how do you see?
well, you like hang it on your head.
Oh, okay. I was just imagining, like, I've become completely oblivious to this because I've now accustomed my sense of hearing to completely make up for my sense of sight or something.
Yeah. I forgot that my head is in a box.
How could I have possibly known? This is news to me. What are you talking about? My life is a lie.
Oh my God. All right, dude. All right. Tell me about work-life balance. How is it working for you?
Oh! Just grab me by the goddamn ghoulies, why don't you?
Threw you right in there, dude.
Today was a really good day for that, actually.
Oh?
Because it was the first day home in such a long time. I was like, all the things I thought about doing so bad for so long, I finally did them good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I avoided a procrastination trap by going and getting coffee.
Love that.
I avoided my phone a lot, thanks to the new apps I've been using that I refuse to tell you about until I prove that they're actually like worth it.
Are you talking about like the apps that like shut down apps?
Yeah, kind of. Like they're a little restrictive, but they're more gamified. That I found. I looked up gamify productivity because I was so sick and tired of thinking that I could do it like a normal person.
Yeah.
For me, it's breaking out of the fear cycle of like, I'm going to do this badly. Everyone expects it to be done to this standard. So if I don't do it to that standard, I can't cope with the rejection or like the concept of someone not being okay with it. And also being someone who like grew up being like a competitive musician. It was like a competitive classical musician. It's like I've got this really shit relationship with praise where like I deeply spiritually need it, and I hate that. Makes me feel like a fucking egotistical asshole.
That's how we're built, man. We've,
that's being an entertainer, isn't it? That's being a performer.
Validate me.
So
praise
for the longest time,
good.
I've just not been working. Like I've just been accruing debt and fucking not really doing much and just really struggling with it like for a while. And then I would kind of get a bit better at it, and then it'd be like, what's the point? I'm about to go on tour. It's all going to fall apart anyway if I try to schedule some lessons or stuff. I can't do anything. My time is completely taken up by this massive thing that takes all time and pays probably nothing, but is fucking fun. And then I'm like, I'm nearly 32. What am I doing? It's a mess, dude. I'm not the guy to look at who has it together at the moment. Haven't been for a while. And then there's just,
I think that's how it works for pretty much everybody. And I think
Yeah.
anybody saying that they have it all worked out.
yeah, but I've been extra bad, dude. Like I've been, it's gone bad. Like really, really bad. And I haven't wanted to talk about it because that's not the epitome of success you're supposed to give as a professional person,
Right.
doing things. And it's not for lack of capability. It's just for
Just a sec, dude.
Yeah. The timing of that was perfect. Don't know if he heard the E, but yeah.
Maggie says hi again.
Hi, Maggie.
All right. Hello.
Oh, did you turn off the speakers there for a second?
Oh no, I think I'm just like not getting it very loud for some reason.
Oh, okay, fair. Yeah, because you said wait a second, and the E happened like exactly then, and it was amazing for me.
Hold on a minute. E.
Yeah, hold on a minute. E. But yeah, it's tricky, but I'm learning to care less, and that's helping me get out of it. But it's been one of those things where like there's only so many days you can spend staring at the ceiling going, I can't believe I can't get up, I can't believe I can't work, I should be able to work, why is this so debilitating, I can't believe this is this much of a thing, another day of that, another week of that, another month of that, and before you know it, it's like, oh my god, can I just get on with it?
I'm with you 100%, man. I think like honestly that's kind of the reason why I want to do this podcast, is like conversations like this with creatives, because there is sort of like this like expected, like you have all your shit together and you've never made a mistake in your whole life, and that's the only way that you can ever like sell anything to anybody or like be respected, and I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, it's the biggest load of horse crap ever.
Yeah.
And I am a fool for even trying to play into it, because it's ruined me. It's
hard,
done me
man.
so much. It's done me so much damage. This whole situation made me fall out of love with streaming, with working in general, and as a result, all I did was became exactly the thing I was afraid of becoming, which was like an unreliable serviceman. At the end of the day, and I've been, people have been very understanding, but I don't want to have to feel like I have to write that email ever again of, I'm so sorry I haven't delivered on X by X because X. And I've been honest.
Yeah.
But I can't keep living like that. It is so unbelievably debilitating.
I think the novelty helps a lot. I think like in a lot of situations where you're like, I just can't do that video because of XYZ, like some sort of difference in the change the process, change the outcome. Thank you. Some sort of thing like that is kind of the way to make it.
Yeah.
And also not making things really hard for yourself, I found.
Or not just avoiding doing the thing because there's another thing that you can do that's peripheral to it, and so from the outside it looks like, and you even trick yourself into thinking like, I'm actually going to do a better job of this because I'm doing that. But then I realize, oh wait, tricking my camera into being 0.1 of an FPS difference isn't. I've somehow convinced myself that this is beneficial to the people waiting for the videos.
Yep. Yeah. I mean that's.
My GGD Groove Pack sat on my computer for a year. I didn't finish it. I couldn't touch it. I was too scared.
Yeah. Because of this isn't good fears, or like
it's too physically uncomfortable to work on this that it actually makes me want to vomit, so I can't open it.
Yeah.
Like it really really hurts. Like
I feel that, dude.
it's
I still have a comparison video that I never finished, and I can't now because they straight up said, "Hey, can you send us this guitar back?" Because it just took me so long because I decided to make the riffs just difficult enough that I would have to like put some decent time into like getting it actually tight, and that just led to me like, nope, gonna do that later. That's too hard. I'm gonna do this, and I just didn't.
Isn't it nuts how we ended up here because we were so obsessive about development that we built those skills and we actually enjoyed the process of getting here, and now sometimes we really hate it here.
Yeah.
It's so short. This is a really nice conversation to have to level on this level. So
just give up, everybody.
I applaud you for being up for going there, because it's really hard. But I will say that gamifying it has helped lately. So the apps I've been messing around with have been, one of them is like your to-do list is just popping bubbles and then you get rewards and then you build a village. And
dopamine, like, give me that dopamine.
Yeah, it's dopamine release, but from real life. And like it's not, it does, you can't over complicate it. It's like, I love that they haven't made it like, here's your project and then here's your tasks and then your subtasks and your sub tags and all that shit. That's never been the answer. It's actually very surface level. Tag it once and there's no second level to it, because then you can't really like overplan. But there's like the scheduled and the unscheduled, and then a little fucking beaver like says like, hey, you want to have a look at what you're doing today? And since I've gotten it, I've actually felt I can look at it every day. And then there's one that like, you plant a tree every time you focus, and then the app, you can choose to let the app stop you using other apps. And now I've got quite a big forest in it, and that's really rewarding. And then there's a sleep one called Sleep Town, and then that one's, I'm building buildings while the building falls down if I use my phone when I'm supposed to be sleeping, or if I wake up too late, or I go to sleep too late. And I've only got about 3, but my town is growing. My town's population is increasing. The credits are rolling, and it feels like playing a game. So at the moment, it's working.
Procrastinate until it's not relevant, and then you haven't given up. You've just ran out of time. Jesus.
That is so true. You just ran out of time.
Oof.
People just gave up on you, and you were so worried about them giving up on you that you made them give up on you.
Yeah.
But for real, like, I want to know from people who don't have executive dysfunction, like, do I sound like the most fucking entitled, lazy asshole in the world, like I think I am to myself? Or do I sound like, is it completely unrelatable? Or does everyone have this and I have it worse? Or like, well, what? You know, I don't get it. I don't get why this is
I would like to believe that it's that second one. You know?
I forgot which one the second one was.
It's the one where you're not a lazy asshole.
I would love to believe that one too. God, I wish the pain wasn't so real. Yeah, I felt it creeping up while I was doing pre-production today, and I just started pacing the room, just screaming like, "No, too hard. Simple person stuff, please. Thank you." It actually kind of worked, and it was like really nice to just let the crazy out for a minute. And
what are you pre-proing, dude?
Just doing a drum session for a guy. I'd love to share some info of it, but I always ask my session guys, hey, can I stream this? Can I talk about this as I make it? How secretive are you about this? Most of them say, that's actually a really cool idea. I did think about being secretive, but actually people seeing me work on it is like another vector of them finding out about it. So yeah, go for it.
Exactly.
But with this one, I think it's been like, yeah, nah, not so much. But feel free to film it and go for it. And those are the ones I find the hardest, because if I can share the process, then I'm fine. No problem fucking going live and fucking up. And because I feel supported. people can watch me fucking
Huh.
push through, and it actually makes me able to do it. It's why I started doing Lockdown Lunatics. It's why it worked so well.
That's
Is why I actually really like giving up on trying to be perfect and letting it all go wrong live. I love that so much. Like my favorite shows are the ones where a skin breaks and then I just like laugh at it breaking in front of everyone and they all laugh with me, and it's like,
yeah.
and like we get it fixed at the end. But like I've like the amount of times I've like, I think there's one time I ripped a skin on the kick drum on the first gig of the tour last year in America in like Manchester, New Hampshire. Brown had also cut his finger open while playing and just bleeding everywhere. And like I just like ripped the kick off the pedal and just started tearing the resonance skin off with my teeth, or the bat skin off with my teeth in front of the whole crowd. It was fucking wicked.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's like the most enjoyable part of performance. Is
the unusual stuff, the unplanned.
Yeah, the weird stuff that comes out of nowhere that you go, okay, I'm going to do this now.
So many of those. There's one time Andy thought we were pulling a prank on him, but it was genuinely like a Cubase bug. And it was in between songs, he's like, how you guys doing? And the backing track, just his harmonies just go, nipples! And he was like... And it turned out it was cannibals, self-inflicted cannibals, in monochrome from Cardinal Red, and it just somehow cut the cat off of cannibals and just played nibbles, but just the two, like the two harmonies, the high note and the 4/3, nibbles and nibbles. And he just thought we'd planned that and put it in between songs. And he was like, so he went through the rest of the gig being like, fuck these guys. And we're like, why is he so mad? What happened? I don't understand. And then we talked about it afterwards. And it was like, it's such a memorable fucking show for that reason for me. The rest of them I forgot about.
Dude. You should just do... I would love to do that shit. Just hide things only in the backing tracks for everybody.
Oh, I do that so much. Oh my god, dude, you have no idea. No one knows how much shit I hide in there. Let me see if I can find Mongeezer. Do I have Mongeezer? No, it's not on this computer. Damn it, it's on my laptop. You know, Mick Gordon did a thing where he merged the guitar with a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Well, I merged... I merged like Buddhist monks' ohms with me and my mates drunkenly fucking chatting shit into the mic, for like being football hooligans. So it's not just it's actually like us being fucking wasted, just yelling like, yeah, I fucking love it, yeah. If you give me just 2 minutes, I will pull it up for you on my laptop, and you will hear it. And it's not on the album, but it's before Makeshift Harmony plays. It's hidden in there, in plain sight. Here it is, Mongeezer version 1. I named it version 1. Oh my god, what a fucking move! Like I'm gonna make another one. You hear that, lads? Yeah. I'll play that again. No one knows it's happening. And then there was a whole tour we did with Leprous, where I put, you know, the screaming, the screaming orgasm sound. The creator starts the set, and it's in the rise. And the sound guy, every night he was like, I can't hear it. And then one time, instead of putting up the next gig, instead of putting it up 5 dB, I put it up like 20. It was so loud everywhere. And I was just watching him like wheeze laughing the beginning of the song. We were all just like, I did it.
Oh my god, dude!
I've been doing that shit for so long because I'm just like the smallest attention span, and none of it matters.
Dude, no joke. We have the same sample in the Grey Lotus set.
Yeah. That whole tour. The whole reason it was a thing was because I got that audio stretch app and I loaded that sound into it, and I just kept walking around to people and just go like, like I that app is like the best thing ever.
It really is.
I don't know what have I got loaded into it at the moment. It doesn't give you like a I keep like doing screen grabs on iOS, and then I would dude,
I lost mine. I had one in there.
Oh yeah, it doesn't save them. It like gets rid of it. It like clears the cache or something. But like yeah, I got this one.
What the hell is even there? What the hell is even there?
just watching the guy be like, TikTok ruined me, dude. TikTok fucking ruined me. Dude, we need to team up on like a lot of things. This shit's so funny. Oh god, we should just make that our existence, because work-life balance would be so great.
Yeah, that's the trick, man. You just work with people that you want to be around, and then you did it.
I've been doing it a long time. Like, don't get me wrong, fucking Monuments guys, my brothers, I fucking love touring with them. Some of the funniest people and loveliest and most talented people. It's just the monotony of being in a band is just brain melting for me sometimes. Just the things.
How do you like you have to do. Stay sane on drives and stuff? What's your move?
Drink. I shouldn't, dude. I always fall into a bad habit. Took fucking mushroom edibles one night. That was a bad idea. Had a huge group argument that night, and I just went like, "I'm leaving now, goodbye," and I just walked around on the phone to my bank for half an hour. I was like just walking around in an unknown neighborhood in my fucking pajamas, just walking around with an iPhone trying to phone my bank about something. Like, I'm not a care.
Wait, like your bank, like money bank?
Yeah, like 3 a.m.
That is incredible. The app is called Audio Stretch, by the way.
Yes, Audio Stretch. It's on Android. It doesn't have a video engine. In Apple, it does have a video engine. When I realized that after I'd moved from Android to Apple, I was like, "Oh my god, this is the best thing ever." But yeah, the amount of times I've I rinsed an entire meme. The Leprous tour doing that. All the people on that tour, they were starting to get PTSD about it, and some people really didn't find it funny. There was one really stressful show. Played it down the radio to the lighting engineer, and he fucking lost his fucking shit at me. I was such an idiot for doing it in that moment, but in my head, it was really funny. And even if he wouldn't talk to me for like a day. So I like turned the volume up too loud, and I put it right up to the radio, and he was like trying to program. We'd arrived with like 8 hours late after a bus breakdown. And he was like racing to program, and I hadn't drunk the whole tour, and I drank, and I got overexcited.
That'll do you.
Not the best thing.
I have this video of I have this video of Nick Nocturnal from Musician Mansion, which has been my very favorite thing to.
Can you full screen the video on that while you do it?
You can't do it at the same time.
Yeah, you can. You can. Scrub the video.
No, it doesn't work.
Just finger on the video itself.
Yeah. Yep. Yo, what up, Isaac?
Hey,
my
Isaac.
My boy Isaac Riffified in the house.
Oh, buddy, how's it going? The man behind the riff that everyone fucking now talks to me about at every merch stand at every show. It's happened. It used to be, hey, I loved you in Portals by Tesseract. Now it's like, hey, I loved you, the thing with the... I can't believe it. Isaac, you killed it with that fucking... And Drew, you killed it on the recommendation too.
Dude, Isaac is a talented little man.
I hit up Drew. I was like, I've done this advert for this company and I say gent noises and I need metal to it. And he was like, I'm too busy, but Isaac, he's got you. And he fucking did it. And
he did. And then
it went viral. And now people are like, I love your app. And I'm like, it's not my
app. Dude, I love
Beast Skull is great, isn't it? I fucking love it, to be fair. Such a good tool.
Yeah, I've seen that ad a lot of times.
All my friends have been like, I can't stop seeing it. Like, it's on my feed all the time. Like, that's never happened to like, I don't know what's going on. They're just really, really good at advertising that thing, and it.
Yeah.
See, the algorithm loves that. It's nuts. It's like one of the only things that's ever like performed that well, and that's what makes me realize like I want to focus on that stuff more because it makes me laugh and it works out. And the funniest and best things that happen for me and the most fulfilling, and they just so happen to be the dumb shit that you do in a day and you don't think about.
Yeah, dude. Have you ever had a dream thing? I just did because I thought it would make my friend laugh, and like it ended up on crack.com and like millions of views. And
yeah, man. Werner actually made a thing like that. He did a Thomas the Tank Engine meets a rap group of some kind, and it's like a similar performing 2.5 million view thing. Like, and it's legit on his YouTube channel.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. And we were like, and it was the same thing for him. It was just like another one of those little dumb things you do to just fucking laugh and have a good time, and it just blows up. And
if there's like one thing we should all learn, it's to do the stupid thing that you're thinking is stupid.
I think when I did
it'll go viral.
When I did Trump's billions to bleed.
Oh, dude, yeah.
When I did that, the only reason I did it was because I was in so much pain from not being able to sit and work at the same time. I'd been wanting a standing desk and I couldn't afford one, and I finally realized over a meal with my family that I could put a guitar stand on a keyboard stand, a guitar case on a keyboard stand, and it would be tall enough for me to put my speakers on and stand up. And I was so stoked that I could do something that I just randomly, someone said I should do that. Ollie probably sent me the fucking video. I can't remember who sent me the video. And then that was it. I just started making it. Before I knew it, 4 hours had passed, and I exported it and uploaded it. And then I went down, and I thought it'd been like half an hour, and I'd go back for lunch. It turned out it was dinner time, and I just sat down at the table again. But it was a different meal because time blindness got me good.
Yeah, that's some real.
I love time blindness so much. When I don't fuck up because of it, it's such a cheat code. Life is just great when you're completely focused on absolute hyper focus, and the world just disappears, and you're having a great time.
It's a lovely thing. It's hard to fucking balance existing as a human and falling in the creative hole. But
Yeah,
man, when it works out, it is like.
yeah. I'm really starting to invest more energy in being in a creative hole, and less energy on pretending like I can do normal people things. And I'm actually all for it right now. I've spent my whole life trying to do it the other way around, and the more I do it this way, the happier I'm getting. So I'm like,
That's good.
yeah, I'm gonna see if I can turn content creating into that loop and see how much I like that. I bet you any money I like it so much because I don't do it all the time. I'm gonna start doing it all the time. I'm gonna fucking hate it.
You know, maybe.
Maybe. When will you wear wigs?
What?
My brain.
When will you wear wigs?
I'm just thinking about Elijah Wood laughing his fucking face off because you've laughed your face off.
Dude.
And you said maybe, just like Elijah says maybe. And I brought it back.
Who?
Elijah Wood.
Who's that?
Frodo. You know,
Yeah, we love us some Frodo here, dude.
I love fried Odo.
Fried Odo. This is degenerating quickly.
Back to into a mindless fuck, as the lyric goes. The really well crafted lyric to degenerate back into a mindless fuck.
I like that. That's probably my favorite Monument song.
We love playing it. We really love playing it. It's the only Gnosis song that made it into our Electric Callboy set. We closed the set with it. It was fucking wicked.
Yeah,
and
dude.
He ran into the pit at the end, fell over, and Richard Oakes caught it on camera from the balcony because he was filming for Knotfest. Richard's the guy who filmed Portals by Tesseract and like Sleep Token music videos and shit. And he just goes like, "You guys are marching, I'm gonna go." To eat shit like immediately. It was so funny. I love that man so much. He could be so clumsy. There was a time he opened a door into his head and smashed his head in so hard he was bleeding down his face because he has to run to take a piss before he plays. He gets nervous and has to run to the toilet, and then he was about to miss his cue, and he was like, "Fuck!" And he comes on and he starts screaming. Swanee's still in the band at this moment, and Swanee has this recollection of, I'm seeing Andy and his blood, and Swanee sees my shock and Andy's confusion, and Swanee realizes Andy doesn't know he's bleeding, and Mike's really worried he's about to pass out, and he just starts laughing like, but Andy had literal fucking streaming blood down his head. It was like, he had a massive scar. He was really worried it was going to turn into like a proper Harry Potter scar. He's had his teeth redone like 6 times because he keeps smashing his teeth in with his mic. That man, I mean,
dude, that is way too easy to do.
I fucking can only imagine.
Yeah, that'll get you. I will, Drusif, I'm telling you right now, I will PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, Carrier Pigeon you $100 for the tabs to the Arc record.
Please make this full logo worth it.
Dude, that's gonna be so much work for only you to want those tabs.
That's more than $100 right there. And like I'm saying that on your behalf because you know I tabbed Strafe in the past for £40 a song and I fucking wanted to kill myself.
Yep.
Craig Reynolds is a hard fucker to tab, and I guess it's easier if it's your material. $300 and 2 Four Locos. Can I start negotiating for you, and I'll take it 0% commission. I'll take a minus 10%. I'll take a minus 10% commission. I'll add to the pot. Otros Locos. I mean, I know a guy who'll tab it for you for $300 and 2 Four Locos. And I don't know what his work-life balance is, but he's going to tell me it's great. While he cries, accepting another job. Give me the name. I'm on my way. He's going to skip you. I was saying you can hire him, not the kind
of... Hire somebody else to tab an album for you.
Dude, I could give him the email right now and it would happen and you wouldn't have you'd have all this time, but you wouldn't have $300 or 2 Four Locos. But you'd have so much time. How is that executive dysfunction for you? You realize what you're turning down?
Ooh.
11 and 12. I fucking really respect you for this bit. Sorry, I am well into this Four Loko. I need to go lay down. I will be back tomorrow to follow up. All in caps. Oh, wonderful.
Thank you very much, Endgame Angel. That was a very fun egg to eat.
Astonishing.
Hey, do you have any suggestions for content creators trying to follow in your footsteps?
Don't
now that we just spent 1 hour talking about how nothing's working.
Don't you dare follow in these goddamn footsteps. Don't just... You might think that's a good idea, but... Oh, no, I mean, sure, go knock yourself out, man. Go fucking stare at the ceiling for a while. And think about making music. Oh my god, I'm such a mess, dude. It's so nice to laugh about it. I literally haven't been open about this to like anyone. I've been really perpetuating this fucking fallacy for a while now, Drew. I must have pulled apart at least another 10 centimeters of this cable during. It's been a real
get yourself some
me.
electrical tape, man.
God, fuck that, dude. Buy another cable and pull that one apart.
Oh, you can disconnect the cable?
No, oh yeah, but it's like, you know, when they're glued together and then you pull them apart, it feels real good. Yeah, I've made it to this far now.
We got to finish it up, dude.
Nah, not yet. It's a
understandable
time delay. But in all honesty, I don't have any good advice. I don't think I've done it right. That's the thing. That's what I'm realizing. I've become willing to accept that I've made an absolute mockery of myself, and but I have enjoyed having fun while doing it, and that's been my favorite moments, and sometimes my most successful.
Well, maybe that's your advice.
Yeah, I'd say so. I remember the times I really enjoyed doing it, and I'm tired of remembering how fun it used to be and wondering where it all went wrong, honestly. So I'm starting to try to make it matter less in my head so that I can get back to that point. So in all honesty, I've probably got more fucking things I need to learn from you wanting to do it than you have to learn from me having burnt himself out doing it. Like, I would like tips from you because I don't think it should work that other way around. I think we go down the rabbit hole so that you don't have to. Please keep watching the memes. But like, yeah, I don't know.
Mike's
I
depression
have
walked so that you can run.
I have these moments of really enjoying what I do, and then my life falls apart while I'm doing that, and I go like, oh, that wasn't worth it. But then I'm like, my life would be incomplete without it. I don't really want to go back to fucking driving takeaways or doing Uber. So,
Yep.
You know, I don't want to mourn the loss of that as my life, and then I just find myself hating that I need to make money, but then I also like keep getting sold things that I want, like, and now they learn how to target like prosumers and make like work laptops into gaming laptops and stuff, and now I'm really screwed. Such a tech addiction. Yeah, at least a fucking that's the thing, isn't it? Like I learned to play the kit really well, and I'm really happy with my journey as a drummer. But like, as a content creator, I'm still very much learning. I wish I hadn't given up on. I wish I hadn't lost my momentum on Twitch. But I'm glad I did what I did when I played the Tesseract thing. But I lost all my momentum when I took that on because I had to have Jay's kit in here and spend all my time working on that. And I just shut down without telling anyone why, and I never felt like I came back from that.
To be honest with you, dude, I hear a similar kind of narrative from a lot of Twitch streamers where they're like, XYZ event happened, and now I felt like I haven't come back from it. And I think if you just started streaming, that would be.
It probably would, yeah. It's I just I get stuck in my own head watching the viewer count, honestly.
Yeah, dude, I get that for sure. Like,
oh, my fucking ATM's having a seizure again. Did you watch that video I sent you of my fucking the lights flickering on the front? It's
oh no, I haven't seen that. No,
I don't know. It's all the microphones are going solo and on like many times a second. It's some kind of network bug.
Woo!
I thought my eyes refresh rate was set. I thought my eyes shutter speed was set incorrectly. I was like, wow, I can actually see that now. Oh, that was my first thought earlier on when that happened. Like, shit, I need to change my shutter speed. I'm getting
Judge Dredd drug and like
I'm getting LED banding in real life. Like, that's where my brain first went.
What's wrong with my bit rate? What's wrong with my eyes bit rate? Shit, I was on something and I forgot what I was. I was on.
We were talking about like content creator advice, and or were you on another bit just there?
No, that was it. That was the one.
Yeah, yeah, like you should take more advice from the amateurs, because they do it because amateur literally means for the love, and if you stop doing it for the love, like there's a way to do it for the love and perpetuate the lifestyle that is required to keep it moving, and all the organization and the this and that and the other that results in a life spent doing that and not starving. And that's a very hard balance to maintain. We call it work life, but it's actually just like not losing the love of it. And it's okay to, it's okay to admit that the things that you loved have changed, and it's okay to admit that like doing the things so regularly and the pressure of it doing it so regularly is enough to kill it. It's like we wish that wouldn't be the case, but sometimes it is. And live music is like that for me. I'm fucking so done playing at everyone else's party every fucking day. Like, there's a part of me that was fucking that close to just not getting on the plane to go into the States. And then it was nuts. I got there and I was like, this is the best fucking thing ever. And then I was like, oh no, I hate it. And I shaved all my head off and fucking disassociated mess. Literally, that's why I went bald and fucking, I just like didn't want to go to a hairdresser. I just didn't want to see anyone. I locked myself in a hotel room I couldn't afford and just fucking shaved my head. And then I loved it. I got over it after that, and it was good. But like,
I think it's important. Moments happen in your professional life where you kind of lose your brain a little bit.
Yeah,
come on back from it.
Yeah, come back a different, slightly less sane appearing person, but more peace of mind by like a large amount. But I think I've just been hiding the crazy for such a long time and scared of showing the crazy and thinking I'm crazy and thinking that all these things that I like find really difficult and weird about the world, whenever I have shown them in my past, I've had to hide it in order to like be accepted. So I've just taken that into my adult life and never challenged it until now. And only because I have to, because shut down really hard. So don't hide from your emotions. It's all life advice. Just fucking feel them, talk about them. Don't find yourself a victim of being in a profession where you feel like you have to be someone you're not, be better than you are. I'm so done pretending to have it all together and then not doing anything because if I'm not in a good mood, I'm not valid. Can't keep doing that. Gonna start seeing some fucking sad content.
Hell yeah, bro, let's get sad, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, your value is not attached to your output. That's an important thing that we could.
And not only is it not a meritocracy, but it's an anti-meritocracy in that sense. Yeah, it'll be like the lo-fi stream, except sometimes it'll just be me staring at the ceiling playing lo-fi live on stream, and I react just as little as the fucking YouTube character.
Just a nice little dissociation stream.
Yeah. I haven't been the same ever since I played Superliminal, man.
That game's wild, dude.
That game really fucking changed things. I don't like the way in which some of the shit, like, I dissociated a little bit while I was on my own, just listening to that lo-fi, because it reminded me of that game, and I like started getting outside of my body and started hearing. I didn't start hearing things, but I was like, "Uh-oh, I'm forgetting what reality is." Fuck. That game actually has a fucking warning at the start, like, you know, like if you're sensitive to depersonalization and derealization, like, do not fucking play this. Yeah, they added. I think they added it because like it caused people to depersonalize. It caused me to depersonalize.
Dang. You should
great fucking game. Might go play
fear,
it,
dude.
Huh?
You should play yourself some layers of fear.
Layers of fear.
Yeah, that's a good one. Firstly, I mean, I was saying that as a joke because of the depersonalization, because it's like...
Is it like horror depersonalization?
Yeah. But...
I probably won't do it then, because Superliminal has that little horror tangent in it.
Oh yeah, no, it's like not even close.
yeah, because it's fucking... beans.
But it's cool, man. It's like based on like the Portrait of Dorian Gray, sort of. And like it's about a painter trying to finish their magnum opus and what brought them to that point. And that I think you'd actually find that pretty interesting. You might.
Oh my god. Yeah, it sounds like I want to see it. Psychological as fuck, right?
Very. Yeah.
Is it a game or a film?
This is a game.
Fuck. Should I stay away from it if I actually sometimes get like derealization and depersonalization?
Probably.
Like, from things
Yeah.
Should I just watch? Should I just watch a playthrough on YouTube instead?
Or maybe
With
just not
commentary.
even.
Okay.
It's pretty wild, dude. It's very mind bendy.
Kind of want it. Reality's difficult sometimes.
Like went ahead and wrecked your life just now.
Is it that obvious that I've like gone out there?
It's a weird game, man. There's like you turn around and you're in a different place, but it's like a seamless transition because it's based on the spoiler is that you have schizophrenia.
Oh, the noise gate fucking took it away again.
No. The spoiler is that you have like schizophrenia in the game, so you're like existing as a person dealing with.
I don't think I could fucking deal with that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, man.
Yeah. Like I can take like the dream thing from Superliminal, but actual schizophrenia, no, I'm not going there.
Yeah.
I already have like auditory hallucinations all the time. It's kind of like my biggest strength and weakness. I analyze music. My memory can remember like the EQ curve of things, and I can break apart harmonies and EQ analyze and shit instead of listening to what people are actually saying. But it's like
dude, I can relate to that a lot.
But it's so intrusive that I can't stop it.
A lot of times, like watching videos and stuff, I just end up listening to like, wow, that 300 hertz is way too loud, and I'm like, oh shit, I haven't listened to what the first.
Yeah, and it's not even the thing that you're actually listening to; it's the memory of hearing it, the 300 hertz.
That is how memory works, which is wild.
Yeah,
when you're
that's cool.
remembering.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who fucking
remembering.
has that. I mean, because like I looked into it and it was like it's on the verge between a hallucination, and there's a word for it as well. Like that's not, like if it's not a hallucination because you don't think it's actually playing in the room, like it's not physicalized outside of you. But there's a limit as to when you can't stop it, and it's always there, and it's always like with you. Even though
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I know it's not playing on a radio in the room with me. I don't think it's actually, but so in that sense, it's not. But there's also like the way it loops and the way it gets stuck is more than most people I've ever heard about it.
Yeah, I like sing to myself when cleaning, and it'll be like the same like one sentence phrase. Yeah.
Whistle it or something, or just
that's comforting and discomforting.
Have you ever noticed
exists.
that sometimes it's your subconscious trying to tell you something, and you realize like half an hour into singing the same line over and over again that it's something like you're dealing with something dirty, and the lyric is something about cleaning it up, and you don't realize until half an hour after you've been saying the line "clean it up" or something. Like that's the context of what it feels like.
Yeah.
That one's good. Is this just anxiety? Is that just what anxiety sounds like?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I just have anxiety. Ha!
Yeah.
What a surprise. I thought that was a fucking given.
Yeah, it's all anxiety, man.
Yeah.
Num num
Yeah.
num 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 num.
Hey,
tell me five cool bands, dude.
5 cool fucking bands. Carnival.
Ooh. Starting
Easy
off
one,
with Carnival. Okay.
Are they supposed to be in a certain order of like getting better?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, I mean it's low hanging fruit for me. That one. For those who haven't listened to it, this is one of the ones that you I'm not letting you get away without actually giving it a go. Because it's that good.
Sound Awake, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Sound Awake. Go put it on. Song 1 takes about 0 seconds to be the best thing you've maybe ever heard. I love that band so damn much.
I can.
A lot of people had that relationship with Tool or with something else that's like just mesmerized them completely. I have it with like that and Incubus.
Oh, you're an Incubus fan.
Yeah, I got into Crow Left of the Murder was the first record I heard, So I got that was like it looks like I got the superhero hack because people who got into them before that didn't like the tone of Crow Left of the Murder.
I'm looking it
Because
up because I'm trying to remember here.
it's the one that's boom boom down boom down boom down
Oh, I gotta catch up on that, dude. I listened to like Morning View was my jam.
Yeah, Morning View is one of my favorites of all time, but Crow After the Murder is it was a comfort album, so I listened to it like 1,000, maybe 500,000 times. I don't know, it's too many. There's a few albums I've gotten so into that I've not listened to anything but that for so long. Happened to me with a few records. It happened to me with Slipknot's debut, Periphery One. It happened to me with Snarky Puppy's first album.
Oh yeah, I gotta get into that. I haven't done that yet.
I'm
I've not
having a
been
hard
down
time
that.
on the modern stuff, honestly. I think it's me who's changed. But yeah, I think I leech off of the sociological sharing side of the excitement of music more than the content of it, which is why I love Gent and the first Snarky Puppy record so much. Because the Snarky Puppy first record was the first thing I'd seen that was like a kind of a medium low budget bunch of guys being amazing in a studio with a few friends, and it was just called Tell Your Friends, and it was all live, and it was and then the music was just fucking fun. But yeah, so Snarky Puppy was fantastic. Lettuce is another band that doesn't get enough credence. They're a jam
Like
band. They're a 100%. Yeah, like the plant.
Huh.
Yeah, Lettuce is just and it's so easy to just like live in Lettuce's grooves. There's just so much good stuff. I could give you a second of this. You hearing that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah, buddy. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and they just jam it live, and they're very simple songs. They just do it over and over again, and then they solo over these little things, but they
Is this
don't.
the blue and yellow thing on Spotify?
Yeah, but that was from the album Fly. That's 2012. I listened to it a lot when I was younger. There's a lot of music I got into around that era that I've never had a relationship with music since as strongly as when I was in school and ambitious and not a professional.
Yep.
I'm the worst DJ because I just put on nostalgic shit I care about, and everyone's like, and it's like that meme of like, you who put this song on, and it's me, the dork in the corner playing fucking playing some fucking shit that everyone's like, what the fuck?
I mean, I'm pretty hype on that. Did you ever get into Dave Matthews Band?
I didn't. I listened to a bit and never really got into it.
I'm kind of surprised, honestly, with the
Yeah, a
Snarky
lot of my
Puppy
friends
and
have
the.
been. Yeah. I think I maybe just haven't had the right intro, haven't had the right link with it. I think I need to sit down with someone who loves it and they need to just slap me until I listen to it and then we listen to it.
Dude, you got to listen to Seven, man. It's like the whole point is they told me I couldn't write a radio banger in Seven. It's like the smoothest Seven you'll ever hear, dude. It's so sick.
Amazing.
Super good.
That sounds fucking sick.
What's Mike's favorite Meshuggah album?
I'm not a Meshuggah album guy. I have some songs I like.
Come on.
The one I've had the biggest relationship with has been their latest one. It has a name.
Really?
Can't tell you what it is, but again, it's because I changed, and also I had an experience of watching it live at Albert Hall, and it was fucking incredible. Thanks again to Harrison for fucking. He gave us tickets to
Aw.
He bought a box. Apparently, it was a drunken purchase. He bought a box at the Royal Albert Hall, like a really fancy seating area with like private seating with like bar service to the fucking box, and like we ordered pizzas there and shit. It was, and he just fucking treated us all to it. It was like, I don't drink anymore, and my band can't come, so I'm gonna invite my friends and we're gonna have a great time. I was like, congrats on getting sober. This is fucking amazing.
Woo! Oh, Immutable. That isn't
Immutable.
even.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. They open with the songs from Immutable now, and it's fucking amazing. Yeah, there's some bits in Immutable that sound really Tesseract.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I used to be able to quote this song by name. It's the end of Light the Shortening Fuse. No, it's
You're
not.
just trying to get me DMCA, dude.
Am I? Should I stop doing that?
They're gonna get me.
It's actually not. It's I Am That Thirst.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta listen to that album. I gave it a shot and was like, this is fine. And then kind of.
Am I allowed to do 5 or 10 seconds of it?
Sure.
Just those like
Yeah.
switches to triplets. I haven't heard him do that before.
Yeah.
And then they go real jazzy with it. So that was really nice. That album sounds like ass on these headphones. What the fuck?
Very good.
I can't hear you.
Sorry.
I can hear you. Your fucking noise gate just cut that, so you were just like,
I was just talking shit. I don't think that album sounds good on like any speakers. I think that makes.
it's one of those things where like it sounds good in its own context, and then you listen to other things that are sweeter / more refined / this that / the other, and then sorry, I'm fiddling with the chicken, and sometimes I'm like blocking the mouth, and I'm like somehow like reverse. I'm a big fiddler.
Are you on the roof?
I really had to think twice about whether I just said something I was going to regret. Matchmaker,
I would love to hear,
make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch.
Yes. I would love to hear Meshuggah mixed by Will Putney.
Oh my god.
I would actually die for that.
That would be fucking amazing. Who was it who mixed Ashes of the Wake by Lamb of God?
Machine.
No, Machine did the fucking production, but didn't Dan Corneff do the mix? Or did Machine actually mix it?
That's a good question.
I think it might be Corneff, as I learned. Because Lamb of God was like one of the biggest bands for me. So I can't finish the 5-band thing without giving a shout out to Mr. Chris Adler and fucking Lamb of God. Of course, Art's killing it nowadays.
GG, Mr. Chris. Wait, what? Dude, that's rough. I'm on the Wikipedia for Ashes of the Wake, and Randy Blythe has his own Wikipedia. Willie Adler does not. Chris does. Mark does, and John Campbell does not.
John Campbell, that doesn't surprise me as a man who's like interested enough in being enough of a personality to have any information to garner on. He's a mysterious, real human.
Quite.
Yeah. Watching videos of John Campbell made me think he reminded me of Swanee like a lot, of just being quite carefree and
Yeah, I see that.
just enjoying the fun parts and not caring about the not fun parts.
Show me Ashes of the Wake Discogs.
Yeah, that album changed my fucking life as much as Slipknot's first album changed my life. So it's not like I have bands, I just have these memories. I have these really strong emotional connections with these moments in my life that I had that like changed everything.
Holy crap, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 engineers on this album.
This is what I've been hearing actually, is that like Machine shot production, but it was not a solo effort.
Recorded by, mixed by Machine.
Okay.
That's the credit at least.
I want to do something with that man. The stuff he did with Prestamico was fucking unbelievable.
I actually have not ever listened to them.
Aww. Well, Luke went to Brit with me.
Sorry, fellas.
He was my first friend at Brit, so I've been flying their flag for a long time. I even auditioned for drums at one point, but I was like, I kind of did it for fun, but I was also like, yeah, I should probably focus on Monuments, but like, I fucking love you. That music's amazing. Well, they've broken up now, so it's a
Oh, that's thing. Right. Yeah.
But now they're doing Unpeople. That's Luke is the only original member from Prestamico. Jake was the new bass player in Prestamico, and they've now got a drummer called Richard Rayner, who I only knew through being a band called Franco that was like another friend from school's band. And yeah, Richard's a fucking amazing drummer. He's proper hench and just an absolute sweetheart. They just put out a new song as well, like yesterday, and they've been building up a campaign for like 6 months, and they just announced signing the Spine Farm and put their first song out like yesterday. And it's pretty fucking sweet. Luke's a fucking great songwriter. He's one of the only people I know who captures the sound of like a Hypnotized and Mesmerized by System of a Down. He has that kind of originality in him, and as a vocalist, he's just really reminds me of Darren Malakian in his uniqueness as well. But it's like he doesn't remind me of someone who takes elements of that musician and tries to do it like himself. It's like he's got that originality, he's got that soul in him, and he's
right.
And he really reminds me of was it Justin, the guy who was vocal and bass in Greystone? Was it Justin, his name? Yeah.
Justin Bonnet.
Yeah. Justin is Luke in his excitable, jumpy energy. They're basically the same person, I have decided. I don't know if Luke could do a front flip like that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Dude, I can't believe that shit.
I
love that you can see me in the footage when he does it. You see me just like...
Yeah, everyone's like, first, you're joking. Like, it's... I want to meet that man one day. His energy is fucking beautiful. I love him. I hadn't heard of him before watching that, and so now he's really on my fucking radar. Like, because holy hell, what a champion!
He's
but yeah, he really reminds me of Luke.
Talented too.
Yeah, he's astonishing vocalist and musician. Yeah, I would encourage you to get to know some of Luke's work and listen to some of the Machine produced Prestamico stuff, because it's like they're 3 people and they all sing, and it's like Queen almost in moments. It's like Queen and System of a Down.
I think I've watched them at Tech Fest.
Yeah, I would be amazed if you hadn't, because of the friends that we have and what you would be doing while they were playing.
And it is, it's thanks to Prestamico that the Gazebo City was born.
Really?
They were the first people to do that.
And Luke from Prestamico was the first friend I ever had at Brit School when it was like, I walked into a room and I didn't know anyone, and he said, "Hi, come sit next to me. My name's Luke." And we've been friends ever since. I've known him longer than I haven't known him now, because we had a reunion of some of us old schoolmates, and we were like, hang on a minute. We were born and then we met each other, and now has been a longer amount of time since that. And that's gonna hopefully that's gonna happen to all of us. There's gonna be a point where we knew each other for longer than we didn't know each other. And I hope these are the kind of friendships that I think with quite certainty I can say that like our friendship is one that would last that long.
Yeah, I think that's already the case.
Yeah, when did I fucking must have met you in like 2011?
Something like that. Or we didn't. We would have met in 2013 from that. Second.
Yes. So we're coming up on it eventually. That's 10 years. So
Woo!
that one will take a while. That's a real long
Yeah.
game. I'm into that.
I like long. Yeah. All right, dude. I'm gonna wrap this shit up.
No, don't say that. I'm having such a good time.
Yeah, I gotta.
I can hang
gotta
like
do
this
it. I
all
gotta
fucking
do
day.
things.
I
I gotta be
feel
a
that.
responsible man.
Feel that, dude. It's 5 to midnight here. Full time
Oh!
blindness.
Yeah, you gotta go to bed, dude.
The only thing that makes me think you might be right is that if I don't start building my sleep town city, I'm gonna destroy my building again. And I have 5 minutes to go to sleep on my phone. Holy heck, Nick just raided. What's up, everyone?
Wait, who just raided?
Nick Nocturnal, like with
Oh my
389 people, and someone
goodness.
just said Century Eggman straight away.
Century.
Well, do the thing, dude.
Oh crap! All right. Yeah, let's eat the century egg. What a time!
What a time.
Welcome, Raiders. Let me press a button that does fun sounds.
I'll do my. It's not my stream, but I can still press the button that does the thing. Here we go. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, what a shame. Everything was about to go RGB.
What good timing for that, dude. I was literally like, all right,
You
let's wrap
literally
it
just
up.
said, let's wrap it up, and it was like, I was like, you are joking. Nick, I loved you in trumpets tandems.
Yeah. You did a great job in Grave Hunter, dude.
I really fucking loved watching all of yours contributions in that show. That was fucking wicked. The roast was exceptional as well. Like it was so good.
Dude, I loved that fucking Jared just roasted his manager as the roast of that dude, Dylan the drummer.
Yeah, that was fucking. I saw the way that everyone laughed at that. I was like, that was real. That was fucking. Like that was like, oh okay.
that was some big roast. Yo, do
Oh,
we
dude.
have Nick in here, or did you just fucking drop everybody and peace out?
He might have done it. But we can all talk about how fucking great he was in it and all the things he did.
Yeah, Nick was
man,
great.
There was some
Find
moments
him.
in that roast where the tension was nuts to watch. Like it was like, oh, okay, hang on a minute,
Dude. I really
Really?
wish they had a camera on the other side of the room for the Paula. Like, hey, what's up? There he is.
He is there, my dude. He is up during the day, but is he up during the
Paula's
night?
eyes were the biggest I've ever seen. So, like, every time in that roast, when she's like turning over to Jared, she's like,
Like, couldn't believe this is happening.
yeah. No, I
That's
mean, like,
amazing.
that was during her, like, fever dream, unhinged.
I kind of got that vibe. I got that vibe. The fucking massage gun. I've only never known one other person to do the massage gun on the neck thing, and it was the same guy who had the idea of us putting in the screaming orgasm meme at the beginning of either Create or Live. It's the same guy, so I was like, "Wow, she's on the same level." Yeah, her bit was fucking amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
Just watching Angel just fucking break over and over again.
It was one of the strangest things I think I've survived through.
It was incredible. Oh, she's here!
Oh shit! What's up, Paula?
Yo, I loved that. So, honestly, hands down, I fucking was crying watching that. Me and my wife, we were in we were in bed recovering from norovirus watching it, and we were just like, just fucking loving it. So thank you for that. Man, all the awesome people. Yeah. What an amazing fucking show. What an amazing thing that you all did there. I was really, really stoked. I was just so glad that you got to be a part of that as well, man. Fucking
Dude, same. I feel like Wallace Shawn in the Princess Bride. He like the whole time was just like waiting to get fired. Like just I'm waiting for the like, yeah, thanks, Drew, but like we're good. Like don't come back.
But like, it was even down to like the way it started, where you were the last one on the fucking balcony. I was like, you're doing him so dirty right now. Like, you're already having.
We'll
such
say it was
imposter
best
syndrome.
for last, you know. We'll
Yeah,
go with
already having like such imposter syndrome, and then to be like, well, is this the part where we find out that this is an elimination round thing, and I just get eliminated before you even started or something?
Holy shit.
Dude, your vlog would have been so good. It just would have been like 99% hanging out and drinking coffee with Lee.
Yeah. Dude, that was pretty much the entire, just the first day, and then I forgot to film for the rest of the whole time.
I can imagine, man, being in an environment with like that, and from what it looks like, from all the content I've seen everyone putting out, it looks like you'd all do a lot of filming and a lot of stuff for the actual show, and then you'd max out your hours hanging out, having a great time, and making content along the same lines. So I can imagine like that would have been like the biggest trip to just jump from room to room and just have like these million experiences. And it was more like the show was amazing to watch, but I was just imagining what that environment must have been like for you all, like magical
pretty
in a lot
wild,
of ways.
man.
Yeah.
Like it was definitely, yes, magical, but also there was something just happening like endlessly, and holy crap.
Yeah.
Just go,
And
sleep,
like,
go. You know.
So sleeping areas were not like quiet. You were just in there all the time.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, so I was like right next to the kitchen, which is kind of like the in and out point for a lot of stuff. Like the kitchen was right next to the door to the outside, which is where fucking Nick was losing his mind all night, every night.
I mean, that's like the move we make on the tour bus, where you like get the bunk as close to the lounge as possible because you want to be near all the fun all the time.
Yeah.
You don't go there to sleep. You go there to fucking
I mean, I didn't specifically make the decision to be sleeping on an air mattress next to the kitchen, but you know.
Nah, it you know, reality paved its way. So
imagine having to check for Justin Bonnets under your bed for 5 days.
Oh my god, I can only imagine.
Dude.
But
Justin was fucking wild, man. Like Justin
so much fun
is
to watch.
not an act. He is that person off of screen.
I believe
screen.
it. It's so similar to Luke Cayley, like for real. It looks like the same. Like they both look like they're turned up to 11 in exactly the same way.
Yeah.
I'd love to see the two of them get together fucking so much. Like the world is not ready. It would be fucking amazing.
We have a mission, man.
They're both, and Luke's that same absolute sweetheart who just is like all about the good time and all, and then but is also just extremely ADHD and just flying through life like at a Tasmanian devil pace, but just the sweetest fucking human.
Dude, one of my favorite things that happened was like Justin's just being Justin throughout the whole week, and like the last night he gave us like a nice 10-minute speech about like bees and like specific species of bees and the differences. Like, he's just this completely unintelligible dude, and then he just is like, knowledge, information. Here you go. We were like, what the fuck is happening?
That's amazing.
Very impressive.
That's
Very
special.
impressive.
Yeah, okay. In that sense, yeah, can't say that I've had a moment like that with Luke. So maybe they're not the same person because I haven't seen the two of them in the same room before. You know? But,
You never know, dude.
yeah, dude. Never ever. Oh man,
we have
I have a question
crazy
for you.
technology these days.
When you did your song, when Grasshopper did the song live, when you played that single note in the solo, I want to know what went through your head because I think I know what went through your head, but I want to hear it from you. Did you have a thought where you just went? Burp?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it was I'm completely outgunned and I should not be here soloing. So
He literally sounded so much like that, and I was just like, "True, man. If only you knew what you fucking had to offer the world and how much everyone loves having you be a part of that kind of thing." And then you're just there like, "Fuck." But yeah, like it's yeah, I know, right? I'm just seeing what Sky Demon's writing. Yeah, like the imposter syndrome a creator can feel is just absolutely insane. We've just been out here doing Drew's been very kind to have me on his podcast, and we've been talking pretty candidly about this was actually what we were doing the whole time. We were talking about how you know, just even more than imposter syndrome, but like pretending everything's going okay, and when it really sometimes isn't, and stuff like that. And
we're
just
in the field, y'all.
yeah, in the trenches, in a way. But that's why I love the fact that Jared put you all together in an environment like that and made something like that happen, and you all showed up and made it happen, because that's given me real hope for the future of like what collaborative content creation can be like. Not maybe not so much for the future. The fact it's just reality that actually you all got to spend some time together, because I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
very unlikely that would happen. Kind of just the whole situation in general, and then also the fact that it like didn't crash and burn. Like there was not a singular like, oh my god, this happened and now we're really screwed and we got to scramble to figure out. Like it just went.
Yeah, man. Everyone, the trust was put out, and everyone just cracked on and made it happen. But yeah, you like that. It's a thing where there's a thing that Mike Johnston, the drum teacher, he teaches. He said in one of his classes he did the London drum show or the UK drum show, and it was like the more unique you become, the more lonely you get, the more on the fringe you are, and the more you develop your style. And in order to be a creator, you have to carve your own way. And the more you do it, the lonelier and lonelier you get. Yeah. So, and it's like your success is in equal tandem with your internal loneliness sometimes. And it's like, so it's much easier to like not forge a new path and just follow someone else's thing and just spend time with groups, because it's like sometimes just cripplingly lonely. But then you all got to be your own unique people and be in an environment altogether. And like, that's the stuff of dreams, man. Like, take every part of it with that, because that's the true magic of that event, is like from an outside perspective and from a fellow creator, just being like, you all actually got to spend that time together. That's like the summer camp of dreams.
Super lucky, dude. Super lucky.
Yeah, so much respect for everyone who worked in setting that up, because I know it's like from what it sounded like, it was from what Jared was saying on his own video, it was like a 25-person team, wasn't it?
Dude, 5. Yeah.
Oh, a 5-person team, 20. Oh, he was talking about 25 because he was talking about 20 creators and 5 crew, but it was actually 15 creators and 5 crew.
Yeah, it was. There were 4 cameramen, and Jared and Angel, and
4, man.
yeah, dude, they shot that show with 4 cameramen.
It's
Really, really impressive.
yeah.
And also, like, huge shout out to Jared's fucking girlfriend who was like cooking for everyone.
Yeah, he mentioned
That is
making, what was it, cooking for
hard.
fucking 20 people 3 times a day for
5 days.
5 days. Cooking for, and I remember that quote from Jared's videos saying, like, I can only imagine, what cooking for 20 people must be like for one day. I've tried to do big Christmas dinner before.
Yeah, Hannah's the fucking MVP. Dude.
Yeah, huge respect to her for doing that. I can only imagine.
Noise gate. Dude. All right. I gotta call this shit because I gotta do some things.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for believing in your original idea of doing your podcast again and then restarting it with me. I'm very, very grateful to be invited onto such a cool project with such a cool impetus. Thank you for trusting me and bringing me into that. It's always an absolute pleasure to see you, my friend.
Thank you for saying all of the things that I would like to say, but more eloquently and with a cooler accent.
Right back at you, dude. It's always, the grass is always darker on the other face.
Pride. Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, seriously. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure as always. And,
My absolute pleasure, my friend. We should do it again more often, like we used to.
I'd love to.
Let's make some more memes together.
Quite love to.
You can
everybody go find Malyan.
I'm John Malkovich.
Ingve Malmsteen.
www.beingjohnmalkovich.com.
Malyan drum. Mike Malyan. Yeah, Malyan also just.
Yeah, I'd love to see friendly faces, other fans of excellence of my friends like Drew, Paula, Nick, everyone, Jared, all these incredible content creators. You can otherwise catch me on tour with my band Monuments or playing session drums for someone along the line, and
everyone.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The day that maybe Meshuggah will come calling one day, and I can tick that one off and be like, yes, we got the real one. But I just don't want to see Thomas not be able to make a show. I'd much rather just watch him play.
Yeah, that would be like the most bittersweet moment where you're like, oh, cool, but oh man.
Yeah. That's what I felt with fucking Tesseract. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I was like, no, you gotta do a project like that and him not be there. Find a way. I was trying to talk him into ways of doing it. It's way more than I was trying to get that gig.
That does sound a lot like something you do, yeah.
I was like, there's got to be a way you can travel. Like, I can put you up. We'll find a way. Like, I don't mind. He was like, dude, I want you to do it. I'm like, anyway, trying to wrap up.
Because you're a good boy.
Well, I fucking love you.
I appreciate Mr. Malyan here.
Let's put something in the calendar soon. Yeah, let's make each other laugh some more.
Unlocked it down just lunatics.
Just lunatics. We're not locked down anymore. Or we can now say we've got this lunatic thing on lockdown.
Hey.
And then we don't have to change the name.
He's quick, everybody. He's real quick.
And thanks again, Nick, for supporting your buddy, Joseph, everyone who's watching this man.
Yeah. Thank you again, everybody, for coming by.
You
and
are in the
saying what's
presence
up.
of an absolute legend, and any time you spend with this human will be well spent.
Who?
Play that one note again, I dare you.
I just played a little something for you. All right, I'm gonna stop recording here.
Okay, same.
Boom.
Is it still recording? I forgot about that. Yeah, still recording.
And
Still
now
recording.
we gotta find somebody to raid, dude. Do you have anybody or
Hmm.
oh my god.
I can have a quick look. No, create a dashboard. Go away. I want to see humans. I don't want to look at data. Who's on? What do we got?
Also, everybody, if you're enjoying yourself, please consider hitting the follow button.
Yeah, none of my regulars are on at the moment.
Hey, Papa's in the house. What's up, dude?
Good to see you, Petey. Oh yeah, Finn's on. Doing metalhead TikTok cringe. Pretty perfect.
Yeah, that's all right. Oh yeah. SP loves drums. Let's do it.
Hit it. Oh, it's
Burn.
on. Burn.
Hell yeah.
Denied.
Boom. Okay, sick. Everybody, you're gonna go in and say Thal, because that's how we fucking roll here.
Heck yes.
A Thal, a Thal, a Thal, a Thal. Thank you again, Mike.
You're welcome, my friend. I love you lots. And thanks. for
Oh
everyone.
shit, that's the wrong raid.
You cancelled it.
Good
The
catch.
raid has
Thank
been
you.
cancelled. The streamer has been cancelled.
The stream has been canceled.
Twitch has been cancelled.
So we're all just gonna jump in and say Thal, just like that. That's the
Say Thal. Say the Thal.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. If you enjoyed the stream, please consider hitting the follow button, the subscribe button, whatever button you want to press. Go check out Mike Malyan or I'll die. Ah!
Ah!
We got him.
We off the air?
Yeah, we good.
Cool. I have questions, but you probably don't want to answer them.
Oh, you do? Oh, yeah.
I was like, whoa, okay. Yeah.
What's your name on here? Malyan Drum?
Malyan Drum.
There we go. This guy keeps his volume really low.
Is it wrong? Is it
You up?
slowing?